Knight Rider.
Yes! Well, that filled nicely. So, we begin properly. We're ignoring yesterday's show. I'm sure it's available on a podcast somewhere. I wouldn't bother listening. It was right. The first hour was good. And then it just took... even Clive was struggling last night, bless him. And Clive is the governor. And even he was struggling to get calls. From what bit I heard, I didn't hear all of it, because I watched More 24 last night. I thought, disappointed, I thought I had the whole series of 24 on my Sky Plus. I do not. I'm only up to episode 19. So suddenly I've got 3 episodes left, and I was going, well, where's the rest? Oh, they've only shown up tonight. They've finished it in the States. They've not finished it here. So I'm going to try and send an email to my cousin Don this evening and see if he can find, if he can send them over to me. That would be nice. Thank you to Wendy Lloyd. Sorry I didn't come in. That may seem very rude. It was very rude. That's why it seemed rude. It was rude of me. I was having a ciabatta out there. Wendy was in my studio, the Ian Lee Memorial Studio. I'm hoping to get it renamed. And I was having a ciabatta out there, but behind the glass, behind that glass. And we couldn't see the clock. Then suddenly... Mr. Silves is going, oh, come in, and do a trail. And it was like, I'm eating now, you know. So bad timing on everyone's part, but rude on my part primarily. So, in today's show, well, you know what it's like. The LBC crew, they get a bone, and they can't let go of it. They've got the bone in between their teeth, and they're just fighting over it. Who's going to get it? Well, we've got it today. They've come up with a brilliant new idea. I don't see how it works myself. But they are worried that we are developing too many regular callers and that some people feel excluded from the station. They're worried that people feel they can't call in and they would rather remain anonymous. It's some crazy nonsense that I don't necessarily agree with. So today's show is what they're calling the experiment. And what that means is... One second, let me just take this. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Yeah, just wanted to, following on from Wendy Lloyd's programme, I just wanted to know,
what?
Has Ian got any listeners out there who can come up with good chat-up lines for public transport?
Why would you want to chat up public transport?
Well, good chat lines to use on public transport.
Some of those trains are pretty darn sexy, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I found myself stroking an engine every once in a while. You're on the radio. Are you ineffectual with members of the same sex, opposite sex? I don't know which way you swing.
Definitely opposite.
Definitely the opposite. You sure you've never considered...
No.
You've never considered it?
No.
Come on.
No, don't even go there.
Come on, we've all considered it, haven't we? Surely we've all at some point in our teens thought, well, what if I am a gay?
Ian, listen, you've got
to consider these things. I'm not saying you've experimented, but you must have sat in a room one night and thought, you know what, this evening I'm going to think about a gentleman.
No.
No, never? Okay, I'm just asking. I just thought, that, maybe you should.
Anyway, mate, listen, you got army listeners out there, and I'm sure everyone's got good chat-up lines that you can use on public transport.
But is this not what Wendy Lloyd was just talking about?
Yeah.
Well, hang on a minute, but she's gone home now.
Yeah, I know. But, I thought I'd throw it out to you and see what they come up with.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Hopefully they'll come up with nothing. Oh, I'm trying to start the show. Hang on. Line 4, yes?
Oh, I'm already on. That's pretty quick. I just literally dialed.
I know, and I've just literally put you on the air.
Oh, well, I just thought, I heard you on Sunday night saying that you listened to Talk 107 after I recommended it.
Oh, yeah, that was you. Yes, I did listen to Talk 107, the Scottish speech-based station. I heard them making jokes about cockerels.
Yeah, I heard you saying about that.
It was pretty poor.
I mean, I've sort of tried a bit, desperately trying to get some kind of entertainment out of it over the weekend.
But not much going on?
No.
Thing is, it's a very new station, so it can only improve, can't it?
Yeah, but do you know who owns it, though? That's the problem.
Who owns it? Scotty McClure?
Well, it's UTB, isn't it? Same as Talksport.
Oh, God. Well, Talksport's all shifted over now, isn't it? The Wolf has gone.
Yeah, well, have you seen the CharlieWolf.com website? Apparently he hasn't actually been sacked. It's just, he just hasn't got a show at the moment.
He hasn't got a show on there, yes.
He'll probably end up being a fill-in guy.
Yeah, that's not a step down, is it?
Well...
That's not a little bit humiliating for him.
I don't know how he'll...
They did it. Sorry, we'll start the show in a minute. They did it. This is Charlie Wolf on Talksport. They did it while he was away on holiday and didn't tell him.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to go on holiday, is it?
I'm kind of thinking of starting a Save Charlie Wolf campaign.
So you really want him to stay at Talksport?
I do, just because it's good fun bullying him. Now, OK, they've all... Oh, God, I can't resist it, can I? Line 3, yes, you're on the air.
Hi, I think that thing about the first-time callers, I think it's a load of rubbish.
What thing about the first-time callers?
You know, you were just saying right at the beginning of the show.
Oh, yes. Yes, I was...
Yeah, I think that's a load of rubbish, because, like,
What?
I only started phoning in when you started Triple M.
OK. Well, let me explain... Now, good, you brought me back to my point today. Let me explain what the LBC crew, that's the term we have to use for the management, have said. They think that people are too nervous to call in. They feel it's exclusive, and they feel that unless you're a regular caller like Lynn or like Tallulah, they feel nervous to call in. So what this is the plan. Let's get this, and already it's backfired because you're the third call I've taken today.
Yeah.
Their plan is,
Yeah.
we don't mention anybody's name or where they're from. We give people numbers.
All right.
How ridiculous is that? Don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Oh, sorry.
I'm laughing.
Oh, God, there's always a fine line between the two, and I never know until it's too late what the woman was doing. So today we're giving the callers numbers.
All right.
But we're starting from the next call I take.
All right. Do you know also the person that keeps phoning in and swearing in another language?
Oh, yes.
Do you know who he is? I know who he is. He's a boy who goes to my school.
Well, tell him to stop. It's very, very naughty. And tell him I do know what he's saying, as I do speak various...
Yeah, he phoned on Sunday. He started saying he was fat.
Yeah, yes, he did. Well, we don't have any of that. OK, so, we can start properly now. Gang. Oh, hang on, Jim has emailed. Tube chat-up lines. Let me mind your gap. Next stop, my heart. I want to sit on your seats. The next stop, my heart's quite good, isn't it? OK, so... Oh! We have got the best MP3 we've ever had. It's the best, and we're going to break with convention. Normally we play them at 6:18. Today we're going to close the show with it, so we need to do a bit of back counting, but we'll do that later. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So it's from Paul, so that's good. Anyway, so I'm trying not to belch, and that is bad news for everybody concerned. So, OK, here's the formula for today. We're trying it. We're the experiment. The LBC crew thinks it's a good idea if we don't mention anybody's name or where they're from. So, for example, I go, call number 1, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, call number 1, what can I do for you?
Firstly, I'd like to ask you, was that gentleman you were thinking about Steve Allen?
No.
Oh, good. And is this Crazy Bob's idea?
No, it's not Crazy Bob's idea. Clive Ball's producer, although he is, being fast-tracked, so I hear, I don't know if this is true, fast-tracked up the LBC management ladder.
I think that's because he's friends with Heather Jingles.
Oh.
Yeah, so what I'd like to talk about is the rise in knife crime.
OK, well, OK. Yes, I think they should have metal detectors at schools.
Well, no, because then that's just giving in. What we should do is, if you're found with a knife, 5 years in prison.
It makes sense. It's a good, strong argument. I agree with that. But 5 years should mean 5 years.
Yeah, it should be 5 years. It shouldn't be 5 years, but you get 2, and you might get 1. You carry a knife, you will get 5 years.
Hang on a second. Just because we're doing numbers and no names and places doesn't mean we have to, do talking all about...
Maybe we're doing the Iain Lee show and we just don't know it.
Maybe we are. But yes, I take your point.
OK, then, well, do you like pickled onions?
No, I don't like pickled onions, but I do like pickled eggs.
Ah, do you? I didn't know that. So, have you watched The Great Escape?
Can I tell you something? I remember today. You know Christopher Lee?
Oh, yeah, Christopher Lee.
I was with him, this is absolutely true story, I swear on my mother's life. I was with him the first time he ever knowingly drank Pepsi. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
I was with him. This is true. I was with him, and he was drinking, I swear this is true, he's drinking this, and he drank it. Then he looked at the bottle and he went, what is this Pepsi Cola? And we went, oh, it's a bit like Coke. It's quite nice. And that's a true story.
Yeah, you said that on Flipside.
All right. We've got an anorak on our thing. No one else knows what Flipside is. Not even my agent. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's get the latest on the roads and the trains from the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre. It's Joanne Webb.
Got some big problems.
Today really is going to be a lot of fun. Call number 2.
Hello, it's number 2. How are you, number 1?
No, I'm not a number. I'm Iain Lee.
Oh, you're allowed a name.
This is their theory, OK? I'm allowed to have a name because it makes me seem like a friend of yours that could pop round for a cup of tea and maybe help you fix your window.
Okay.
I can't fix windows, by the way. But you have numbers so that it seems less impersonal. For example, let me listen to this, number 2. Call number 3, you're on the air.
Ian.
Yes?
Hi, first time caller.
Excellent.
Wait,
I'm just proving a point.
Lovely to talk to you. I just turned the radio off, otherwise it would have sounded a bit funny.
No, it wouldn't.
No, yeah, would for me.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, you're a young chap who was talking about knives earlier on.
Yes, oh God.
I think it would be a great idea if PC Plod had some form of X-ray device where we could actually see them carrying the knives,
of course,
then arrest them, and then put them in the slammer for 5 years.
X-ray glasses you're speaking of?
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
And the technology exists. I remember seeing it on the back of a comic in the 70s.
Can I pipe in here?
Of course you can.
Number 2 join in.
Yes, number 2.
Right, well, number 2 wants to say, in regards to knives, first of all, if you get caught with them, no, all these little delinquent teenagers, they need to go into the army. They need a bit of boot camp to teach them some respect and to respect their weapons if they're going to use it. And if you're going to use a weapon like that, you should be in the army.
Respect their weapons.
Well, you know what I mean? You can't just carry a gun or a knife around willy-nilly.
Too much politics. Too much politics.
But you can't carry these things around willy-nilly.
OK, well, thank you, call number 3. We've lost him. Listen, this has backfired already within only 21 minutes of us putting the plan into operation. Because everyone's anonymous, suddenly they feel the need to spout right-wing politics.
No, it's not about right-wing politics, Ian.
Let's just chill out. Let's chill out, shall we?
Ian!
Chill out. Let's chill out.
Ian, this number thing is stressing me out.
It's blowing my mind. Hey, listen, the MP3 we've got today, you're in it.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, get out of here. Who's done it? Chunky?
No, it's a guy called Paul. And it features a caller number 2 in there, so...
Oh.
So that's good. Yeah.
I'll be listening out there. Listen, this cool number thing, I mean, speak to David Lloyd. He needs some sense.
Mr. Lloyd?
Mr. Lloyd, so, because, hold on, are you going to have, like, caller number 339? I mean, it's going to be ridiculous.
It's very
How are people going to refer back to callers? If I want you to recall back to a person, you've got to remember their number.
Listen, when Mr. Lloyd says jump, I ask him from which rung of the ladder. I would listen. It's his idea.
When he says jump, you should say, what drugs have you been smoking?
No, will you stop that? I cannot have you dissing a man I respect and admire and fancy slightly, all right?
OK, love you, Mr. Lloyd.
Yeah, and I can't have that. That's gone. Listen, we're doing it, and it's fine. I've had a little whinge behind the scenes. I've had my wrists slapped. That's fine. We're doing it. We'll get over this, and that's it. OK. Call number 4. You're on the air.
Number 4?
Yes?
I'm not number 4, I'm number 5.
No, you're number 4.
I'm number 4. Well, Mr. Lloyd should be number 1, obviously.
No, he's not No, it's only callers that have got numbers.
I'm sure Mr. Lloyd, if it's his silly idea...
No, it's a good idea.
It is a good idea. I tell you what, when I was told I was going to be a number, it reminded me of the 10 years I spent in a children's home. So I'm quite used to not having a name.
God.
And secondly, I've decided, as we're discussing knives, to have hipposuction.
Okay.
I'm going to spend some money and have liposuction.
Are you a fat chubber?
I am a fat number 5.
4.
Number 4.
Thank you. When they give you the liposuction,
yes.
Where does what does fat look like?
Fat is like the sort of fat you would get on a piece of pork. That you know, when you've cooked a piece of pork and it comes out of the oven, it's a sort of glutinous material apparently. And anyway, I just delivered some people for Living TV, if I'm allowed to say that.
Hang on one second, Chris, is number 4 allowed to say Living TV? He's giving up the thumbs up. Yes, you're allowed to mention that.
Well, I've just delivered some people who are running a series on makeovers, and they're looking for male...
Fat people. Fat men.
Fat men,
yeah.
Yes, and I said, well, put me down for it. I said, I don't do nothing all day. I said, so put me down for it. I'll have a bit of lipo, have my nose done.
Yeah.
Possibly get into the Big Brother house, slap a few people about, and 100,000 quid. Thank you very much.
Well, there we go. Thank you. Isn't it funny? The whole anonymity thing is not helping at all. We ended up talking about politics and knives. If you've just tuned in, this won't make any sense, but I'll explain in about 8 minutes what we're doing, so you have to stick with us, and then you can tick your age, diary. I'm losing it. Call number 5.
No, I'm number 4.
No, you're not. The numbers.
Yeah, I am. I was leapfrogged by that other guy.
Exactly, and so you're number 5.
Chris didn't phone me back in time.
Well, it's kind of irrelevant. You're the number that you get. The number you are is the number call you are, not including the first 3 calls I took straight to air.
I feel demoted.
No, you should feel promoted.
Okay. Guess what I've got in my hands?
Oh God.
You remember I had the last 2 episodes of Lost?
Yes.
I've got the last 3 episodes of 24 here.
Oh, really? Well, I need the last 5 episodes of 24.
Well, I've got all of them, actually.
Well, I believe Don is sorting them out for me.
Yeah, I know. But you can talk about this one, can't you? Because this is actually... everyone in England's seen this already.
No, but it's not finished in England.
No, but you can talk about what you've seen up until this point, can't you?
Well, yes, I can.
What do you think of it?
I think it's good. I do like 24. I think it's very good. There's too much of, bring Jack in, but I need to go out and get the terrorists. I don't care. You're coming back to CTU. And there's a lot of the terrorists pointing their guns at people. There's a gunshot, and then the terrorist falls over, and Jack Bauer's behind them on his mobile phone going, put me on speaker.
Yes, and there's a massive... I don't know how far up you are, but there's a massive...
Be careful then.
No, don't worry. There's a massive wild goose chase.
No, let's have no more.
All right, okay, I won't say any more.
Although I did cry when Edgar died. I did cry when Tony Almeida died.
Yeah,
Tony's my favourite.
They killed a lot of people off this season.
They certainly did, but
I think that's a good thing, really.
That's one of what makes 24 so good is that they're not afraid to kill off popular characters.
Yeah, I mean, eventually they're going to kill off Bauer in about 5 seasons' time, apparently.
I believe that to be the case.
But there we go. Okay, well, enjoy watching it.
Thank you, number 5. Good to have you on board. 0870909 90973 is the phone number. I've started saying, because I'm so bored of saying the number, I've started saying it in an odd, slightly up my own backside type way. So I'll work on that. We'll speak to caller number 6 after this. Someone has been, Mr. Anxious has been calling us and has been, he's been doing stuff that you may not have noticed. Yesterday he did 3 phone lines in a row. So we'd go to one line, and it's all completely random. I don't know where we're going, but I go to one, and he's playing something, he sent this in. 4 lines, number. From Mr. Anxious. Soon I will attempt the impossible target of 4 lines. I did not write this email. Emailer number 1. 1 call spread over 4 lines. I don't think it's possible. Mr. Anxious, if you're listening, 0870 9090 973. OK, may I say to everybody who's upset by the numbering system that we're using today, it is not in any way, meant as anything offensive. It's just a technique that we're trying today, so let's all calm down. Let's not jump to any conclusions. We're not saying that this is definitely how they're going to run LBC 97.3 from now on. It's the experiment today. OK, and maybe they're going to make a decision at the weekend, I think, so we'll see how it goes. Personally, I'm starting to come round to the idea. It's working a little bit better for me than I thought it would. What it is, if you're calling in, we don't want to know your name or where you're from. You're just going to be given a number, it's to supposedly make the radio station less exclusive and more accessible. And I'm beginning to think maybe it's working. What do you think, call number 6?
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea.
I think it's quite a good idea, isn't it?
I just wanted to tell you what colour fat was.
What colour fat is?
Yes.
OK.
It's a transparent yellowy-orange thing.
Transparent yellowy-orange. How do you know this?
In science, we had this video thing.
A video thing?
Wow,
they're calling
I still go to school.
You still go to school?
And we had this video showing the actual liposuction.
Wow. It sounds gross, doesn't it?
Yeah. It looked gross.
Are you fat?
It looked gross as well.
Are you fat?
No.
OK. Well, thank you very much for that call, number 6. That was good.
OK, bye.
Bye-bye then. There we go. Call... Oh, got to get used to this now. Call number 9...
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
Oh, hark at her!
Yes.
You call number 7.
Oh, well, anyway, number 7 here.
Yes.
Could you give out numbers at random, please? I need 6 numbers for the lottery on Saturday night.
What have I done here? I've made the screen go a little funny. I've knackered 2 lines, haven't I? Oh, there we go, that's fine. What do you want?
I want numbers given out at random to callers so that I can use them in the lottery on Saturday night.
Well, no, we're going up progressively.
Oh, dear. I mean, I mean, it would be a big help, and I'm sure there would be a small remunerate, whatever it is, if I get a couple of million in the lottery.
Yeah, but you won't, though.
Well, I might. I'm sure I will.
Well, I can give you some random numbers. Number 7.
I'll write them down. Hang on. What are they?
7?
Yes. Yeah.
How many do you want?
6.
Oh, okay. I haven't done the lottery for ages because I'm not.
I need 6 numbers.
It's an idiot's tax, isn't it?
Well, I suppose it is if you don't win, but...
42.
42, yes.
How high do they go?
They go up to 49.
49?
Yes.
16?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Controversial 17.
17, yes.
24.
24, I shall enter those numbers.
Thank you.
And if I get it... Also, can I make one other small
Thing
point?
is, because I don't know your name, and I don't recognise your voice,
no.
I will never know who to call on if you win with
well,
those
I'm
numbers.
honest enough. I will send you anything over 10... anything, that we is substantial.
You said you were about to say anything over a tenner, I'd get a share of it.
Well, anything over a tenner.
All right, that's a deal then.
Can I raise something else?
Yes, of course you can.
There's a story in today's Daily Mail.
Yes.
They put up a plaque to Larry Grayson.
Oh, shut that door.
And there's a load of plaques. Have you ever been down to Teddington? Have you ever been to Teddington in the studio?
I have been to the studios at Teddington. I can't remember why.
Well,
but I did
outside, on the wall, they've got blue plaques to all the stars that have appeared there over the years.
Yes.
So my question is, who would you and the listeners like to see have a plaque put up for them?
Have they got to be dead?
Well, I suppose so, yes. I mean, if you want to suggest some people that are alive, yeah, okay.
I'd rather talk about knife crime, I'll be honest. Who would I like to see have a plaque put up for them who is a dead-un? I would have to say... have they got to be English? British?
Well, I think so, yes. I mean, seeing they're all English people, English...
Is Desmond Decker British? He's not, is he? He's dead?
Yeah, I suppose he would get it because I suppose it's a sort of what they call the West Indies, I think, where he came from, was part of a British...
But was it, he grew up in... He's British, isn't he, I think? I don't know.
I'm not
But
sure.
he died at the weekend.
Yeah, that was what he said.
But can you wait there, number 7? I'm just going to try call number 8.
Hello?
Hello, call 8, you're on the air. Hello, number 8.
Well, like I'm on the radio now.
Yes, you are number 8. Today we're not using names. You're number 8, I'm number 7.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Well, what have you phoned in for, number 8? What was your call? What did you want to say? What did you want to say?
And I was gonna, but I'm not talking to Ian Lee though.
Oh, Ian Lee's just popped off to have a quick cup of tea. I think he's got a bit of dry throat today.
Oh, I was going to talk about Rise, the program that he used to be on.
Oh, did he? I never saw it. What was it about? What was it? A comedy show?
No, it was in the morning. It was good.
Oh, was it? What used to go on? What features did they have?
It was like a breakfast show that got axed, and I wanted to talk about it.
Oh, no, it didn't. It got axed, did it? I think it's a pretty competitive field, isn't it, breakfast television?
Yeah.
Do you watch breakfast television every day?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you find it difficult with all the things you've got to do, if you've got to go to work or school, to keep your eye on the television?
No.
Ah. I mean, have you ever listened to the radio in the morning?
Yeah, why do you laugh?
I just wondered what radio programmes do you
Ian Lee.
Ian Lee's off here having a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Stop, he's laughing.
Yeah, I mean, what programmes do you listen to on the radio?
Nick Ferrari.
Oh, you're Nick Ferrari. Oh, and you got the television on as well?
No, I don't have a TV in my room.
Oh, have you ever been to America? Have you ever been to America?
I'm on the radio.
Have you ever been to America?
Call number 8 is gone. Call number 7.
Oh, I was really interested.
I know. Very interesting, but they seem to...
Bring up number 9.
Oh, all right, steady on. All right, call number 9, you're on the air.
Hello, number 9. Oh, dear. Ah, yes.
Got a number.
Yes.
There we go. The prisoner.
Well, I can tell you, did you know that LBC used to use the Prisoner theme?
Yes, I did.
For one of its TV efforts.
Yes, I did. Call number 10.
Hello, number 10?
Hello, is that me? Am I number 10?
You are, you're number 10. Welcome to the programme, number 10.
Hello there.
What have you phoned in about?
I beg your pardon? Well,
What have you phoned in about?
I caught the name Charlie Wolf a few moments ago.
Everybody's talking about this guy. Who is he? I've never heard
This
of
guy
him.
is on during the day on a prime shift. It was like afternoon drive, which is...
Who is Charlie Wolf?
Maybe we're doing the Ian Lee show and we just don't know it.
I beg your pardon?
Is he coming to work for LBC?
Well, we haven't heard anything. I think they've got so many top-flight presenters at the moment that there's no vacancies.
Well, I mean, if he is, I should be listening in more often.
As far as we know, he isn't. As far as we know, he's been displaced slightly at Talksport, but I'm thinking of starting a Save Charlie Wolf campaign.
What I find curious is this practice of radio stations in general, actually, is when somebody leaves the station, he or she becomes a non-person.
Oh, no, we can talk about David Prever if you want.
Well, no, I think they move. I mean, it must be that certain presenters want to move on to something. I mean, like David Prever, he went from Talk, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't want to, though.
Oh, he didn't want to.
No.
Oh, he was. Oh, I see. Right.
Why aren't we told this? Why when a presenter moves from one station to another, why don't they say, well,
number 10?
In other words, they don't mention the name at all.
Number 10, that's happening on Talksport. That's a different radio station.
On Talksport, but it also happens on LBC.
Who do you want to talk about? Who do you want to talk about who's left LBC? And I'll tell you what happened.
Who has ever heard of that? So who was that lovely lady who used to present a gardening programme? Heather somebody or other.
Heather Jingles?
I don't know her surname. Actually, did she have a number?
Therese Birch?
Therese Birch?
Yes.
Whoever hears? No, nobody ever hears of them. They're never mentioned.
Because they get the sack or they leave.
Yeah, word goes round. Don't mention them,
No, it doesn't, though.
Don't mention another station.
No.
Don't ever mention another radio station.
No, listen.
They don't exist.
Number 10,
what is it with you people?
Number 10, calm down and shut up for a second and learn some manners. Do you ever listen to this show? I'm always talking about Talksport and BBC London.
Yes, I mean, there are other stations. I mean, we're all one big family.
There's not a message that goes around saying, OK, this person has got the sack. You must not mention them at all. That doesn't happen. It's just people choose not to. But I'm quite happy to talk about anyone.
I mean, I know of one other presenter that went to work on the South Coast. They still talk about her, and you can hear her occasionally.
Yes.
Who's that?
Michaels.
Who's that?
Kim Michaels.
Who?
Kim Michaels, the newsreader.
She's, you often hear a little jingle. They still play a jingle with her name up, she's talking
Number 10, tell me who you want to know about, and I will tell you.
Well, what I want to know is, I want to know what's happened to Charlie Wolf. I mean,
well, he's not on this. It's not this station. He's on Talksport. Phone up James Whale or John Gaunt.
He seems no longer to be on Talksport.
Or maybe Charlie Wolf's gone to that religious station, Premier.
Charlie Wolf, if you go to... I can't believe I'm doing Charlie Wolf's work. If you go to charliewolf.com, he's issued a statement on there.
No, I'm not connected to the... I don't have a computer.
To the real world.
Sorry?
What? You should be. Okay, well,
Why?
You've called...
Why should I be?
Because you're an idiot. You've called in...
I'm an idiot.
Well, you've called the wrong station.
Another thing about you presenters. Why am I...
God.
I'm an idiot because I disagree with you.
No, you're an idiot because you've called in the wrong station to ask why someone was sacked from the station that isn't this station.
You mentioned his name, you see. His name's not been mentioned on Talksport.
Well, then go and speak to Talksport about it.
Well, they won't talk about it.
But why? But I'm mentioning it, but I can't give you any facts because it wasn't this station that he doesn't work at any longer.
Well, why mention it then, you know? I mean...
But why phone in and not admit that you're an idiot for asking the wrong radio station about a man...
You're silly now, aren't you?
No, I'm speaking sense.
It's typical. When you start to lose an argument, But
I'm not losing an argument, number 10.
To personal abuse.
No, I'm not losing an argument. I'm stating a fact. You're an idiot. You phoned up the wrong...
Why am I an idiot?
If you shut up,
Tell me why I'm an idiot.
If you shut up, I'll tell you why for the 4th time, and maybe you'll get it. You're an idiot because you have called a station that Charlie Wolf does not work at, has never worked...
You mentioned Charlie Wolf's name, you see. Why did you do that?
You're an idiot because you've called this station that Charlie Wolf does not work at,
you mentioned Charlie Wolf.
I'm going to finish...
Why did you mention Charlie Wolf?
I'm going to finish... Deary me, there we done that. Oh, I can only... call number 10, you heard that. We have to build up the delay now because that man was very, very naughty and said... a Charlie Wolf fan, of course. That would explain a lot. Those of you listening on the internet... apparently got the uncut version of that call. Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? That was exciting. OK. Well, in that case, we can come back and mess around a little bit. Let's get the latest. I'm a little bit shocked. That was good, wasn't it, Joanne?
I've never been so shocked in all my life.
We've dumped it, though, so...
Thank God for that.
Yes. But
I've gone bright red.
Yes, I feel a little bit uncomfortable. Anyway, let's get the latest travel news with Joanne.
The A10 Kingsland High Street is closed both ways due to an accident from Dalston Lane to Sandringham Lane. Thanks for all your updates about...
I was offended by that. I'm sure you weren't. You've got computers. You've obviously seen much worse than a foul-mouthed man. What's happening today? I'm genuinely slightly thrown by that, but in a good way. I'm thrown in a way that's got me full of adrenaline and excitement. We're giving people numbers as opposed to finding out their names and location. An idea I was against, and I must admit I had a little tete-a-tete with Mr. Lloyd, whose idea it was, but now I'm beginning to think maybe he was right. And we've just had a row with a chap who called him to complain that Charlie Wolf has been moved on, it would seem, from Talksport, another radio station, and he was very upset that we weren't talking about why Charlie Wolf had been moved on. And when I tried to explain to him he was an idiot because he'd called the wrong station, he used very, very bad language. Now what we're doing is I'm over-talking a little bit because we had to dump him. We have a 7-second delay. So we had to dump him, and then we have a computer that sort of builds up the delay. I don't know how. I think it kind of spaces things out, or slows things down ever so slowly. If we played the Diagnosis Murder theme tune, would that give us the time we need to build it back up? Okay, well let's try this. Okay, this 43 seconds should hopefully be enough to get us back to broadcasting standards. Here we go. Building up the delay. We're stretching, are we? We're stretching time. Okay. Very exciting. It's Diagnosis Murder with Dick Van Dyke. It's Diagnosis Murder. It's Diagnosis Murder. It's Diagnosis Murder with Barry Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke. Barry Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke. Stop by, yeah. Are we back up to speed? Well done there. I sang the words. You don't hear the words very often. It's only on the single that you get the words. And there we go. Call number 11.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right. I apologise that you had to hear a very funny swear.
Yes, well, I think maybe it's this new number system, Ian. It's bringing out the aggression in people.
It was... You heard what the chap said. It was very funny, wasn't it?
You went to me straight away, Ian. I was in stitches.
We did hear you chuckling a little bit. But a typical Charlie Wolf fan.
Well, the funny thing is, that's why I was calling to say, yeah, start a campaign, bring back Charlie Wolf. Poor old Charlie Wolf on a beach, having a few drinks. Suddenly realises he's not on the schedule anymore.
That's how it happened. He's on holiday in America.
I read the same thing. It must have been the same thing I read today. And I didn't know about all these changes that they've made. Like Ian Collins is back on nights, and John Gordon.
Listen, I know you're not supposed to bang on about stations so much, but I do genuinely, if it's happening, you should talk about it. John Gaunt is doing the mornings.
He is right.
He's awful.
I heard him covering for, I think it was James Wells.
Yes.
He's a poor man's Richard Littlejohn.
Don't forget, if you've got kids, tell them you love them and give them a kiss on the head. Good day to you. Good day to you. And he doesn't let anyone speak. If people don't agree with... whereas on this station, I think the majority of presenters, if they disagree with people, they keep them on because it makes good radio. Yeah. But John Gaunt doesn't. Good day to you. Thank you. Good day to you. You prat. Good day to you. If you've got kids, remember to give them a kiss on the head and tell them you love them. Good day to you.
Oh, I won't be listening to it. I don't think old James O'Brien will have anything to say.
Well, this is the thing. This can only benefit James O'Brien, 10 till 1, weekday mornings. This is going to be a boon for him.
Loads of people have gone to your station from Talksport, myself included.
Well,
some of the decisions they've made now. I think they've got rid of Paul Breen-Turner as well, kept Rodney Marsh.
Yes.
And Mike Mendozoff isn't going to be on as much now.
No, Mike Mendozoff is still on there, though. If I had to make a choice, I'd have got rid of Mendozoff and kept Wolf.
Oh, definitely. That's what I would have done. Right. Mendozoff, oh, God, he bored the pants off anyone,
He steals topics from us as well. Quite often you'll hear something that I've done, or more often, though, you'll hear something that Clive has done that night. Because he obviously listens on his way in.
He used to be on LBC.
He did, yes, and he got the sack.
Oh, right. Can you reveal the reason why?
Because he was rubbish. It's always obvious, isn't it? You've heard him. He was rubbish. That's why he's got the sack. Listen, call number 11. Thank you very much for that. I feel we're giving them slightly too much publicity, but I kind of think you should be honest in these things, and I do listen to Talksport on occasion, and it's something that I talk about, so I think you kind of need to talk about these things. Chris, what are the odds, would this be possible, of getting Charlie Wolf to do a 15-minute section on the show every week? Would that be possible? I think he probably would. He ain't got a job. That would be great, wouldn't it? Every Friday, 5 till 5:15, it's the Charlie Wolf Quarter. And he comes on and he spouts his right-wing nonsense about nuking Iraq. Can we approach him and seriously see if he'll do it? Because I think that would be flipping brilliant. We're using numbers instead of names and places today. It's an experiment that I'm warming to. Call number 12, you're on the radio.
I think it might be me, but I'm not sure. Chris didn't say give me a number. I've got to pick up my number at reception, if you like, but I think it must... Is it me?
Yes, you're call number 10.
Oh, 10. Oh, I was going to...
12, call number 12, sorry.
12, I'm so confused with all this, Ian. I get easily confused anyway.
It's a new system. I'm confused, but we'll all get used to it.
Well, I hope so, because I don't like being confused. It makes me go all jittery. Do you know what I mean? I get afraid of phoning in. And that's what Mr. Lloyd should understand, is I've been a phoner who's been afraid of phoning in, but not because of some so-called exclusivity, but I just had a nervousness.
Yes, exclude what?
Well, he said something about exclusivity. Sorry, I got trouble getting my worms out.
You're getting nervous, aren't you, because of the number system? So
I'm very nervous at being number 10. I remind me of the prisoner. I'm not a number.
You're number 12. So, all right, don't cry. So, if we kept the number system, we could potentially lose you as a caller.
Possibly.
Oh, well, there's some good coming out of this already, then. I like this system more and more.
Because I do enjoy talking to Ian, I doubt that would be very doubtful, but I could, but I just enjoy the show so much.
Would you like to... Should we put you through to Ian now?
Yes. No, you are. Seriously. I've just been away for a holiday. I went twitching in Somerset.
Where did you go? Amsterdam or something?
Somerset. I went twitching in Somerset. You ever been twitching?
And on that note, I think we take a break, don't we? Let's go to call number 13. Call 13, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Michael 13?
Yes.
Oh.
Unlucky for some, unlucky for you. Call number 14, you're on the air. Oh, that's that one. There we go. Call number 14, thank you.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. I've rung up to complain.
OK.
Right, I think it's disgraceful that you can turn around and tell people to shut up and call them idiots. What excuse is that for a radio show?
He was an idiot.
Yeah, but there's no need to call him.
There's no need for him to call me an effing prat.
Oh, is that what he said?
That's what he said.
I'll take it all back then. You're in your rights. Oh, I didn't hear that.
Thanks very much. That was the easiest argument I've ever had in my life. It was the easiest argument I've ever had in my life. I'm going to quickly try these three, if I may. Call number 15, you're on the air.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
You were saying before that you didn't mind talking about ex-presenters.
I don't mind it, no.
In the case of David Prever...
Yes.
He was on Friday and just gone on the Monday without any explanation, and he was on for about 3 years solidly.
That was his decision not to announce it.
Oh.
He was given the choice, and he said he'd rather not announce it. He's on Smooth FM now.
Oh, I see. Did he actually leave, or are you not allowed to talk about that?
He's still here. Yeah. No, he left. Yes, he left.
Oh, I see.
He's on Smooth now. I think he does the breakfast show on Smooth.
Oh, right. You just kind of moved on then.
Yeah. Yes, you know.
And he preferred not to say anything.
It was his choice.
Oh, I understand. Thanks a lot, Ian.
OK, thanks very much. You see, there we go. Honesty that may get me a slapped wrist, but I think you should be honest. Call number 16, you're on the wireless.
Hello, is that me?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, call 16.
How dare you, right?
What?
How was this numbers? It sounds like we're on a production line, and this whole,
It's the 21st century, baby, get used to it.
Yeah, but this whole making it kind of personal thing. Like, we know your name's Ian, and I think it's more personal if you say hello, so like we're saying hi Ian, and you're saying hello whatever your name is, if you know what I mean. To me, that's more personal. And the numbers make me nervous because I didn't know what number I was.
Apparently the people on the internet didn't hear the swearing going out. I need to check that. I need to be listening online while I dump. Sorry, are you still there, call 16? It's well, listen, I agreed with you, to be honest, when this was first mooted to me. But I'm beginning to think this is perhaps the way forward.
What are you going to do if you lose count?
Sorry?
What are you going to do if you lose count?
I can see that we've got more calls than we normally have at this time of day on the screen in front of me. So in this respect, it's worked. We've had a couple of people call in that I've certainly not heard calling in before, so we've attracted new callers.
Right.
So I think it... listen, we're the experiment...
People in general just nervous of calling up anyway, whether you give them numbers or not.
Well, I think that anonymity makes it easier. Listen, what's happening is we're doing this today, and then at the weekend, the crew, are going to be having a meeting... next Monday, I think it is, actually. And they're going to decide whether to give it the thumbs up or not. And in which case, if they say yes, the whole of LBC will be this. We're the first. We're pioneers.
Stupid. Anyway.
All right, calm down, love.
Yeah, right. I still think it's a stupid idea.
Well, and how long have you worked in radio?
I haven't.
Ah, well, there you go. You don't...
I phone up,
You
so-
don't know what you're talking about, then?
No, obviously not.
No.
No.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Let's go to call number 17. Call 17, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, call 17.
Why did you get rid of me?
Because you
I'm
said...
caller 13.
No, you're 17.
No, I was caller 13.
Well, that makes you caller 30 in total.
Okay.
Thank you. 0870 9090 973. More of your nameless calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news. I've had a request to play this a few times, so here we go.
She's blind. She's blind. She's blind.
There we go, that's for Fred. And I think he also wanted one of these slipped in as well.
Flange.
Okay, good. So, it's Tuesday. Why am I saying that? You know. If you don't know what day it is now, then, to be honest, you're screwed. And you're probably unemployed, drinking strong, cheap lager, and smoking marijuana. Bad on you. You know, whatever works. That's the main thing. So, today, it's a plan from the bosses. I disagreed with it. I'm beginning to think it's a stroke of genius, and I apologise to any of the bosses I offended by using coarse indoor language about an hour and 20 minutes ago in their offices. We don't want to know your name. I don't want to know where you're from. We're giving you a number. And it's designed to make the station more approachable, less exclusive, and nervous people who wish to remain anonymous but are too stupid to come up with pseudonyms can come on and no one will know who they are, unless you're that northern girl. Someone sent in an email about that. Adam says, Ian, question for you. Why do people from the north talk with a different, bracket silly, close bracket, voice? Think about it. I'm quickly going to try these, if I may. Line 8, call number 18, you're on the air.
Ian, leave me, old mate.
Hello.
Ian, I feel bad. On Monday, your bank holiday Monday disaster show that you had.
Yes, it was like the Poseidon Adventure.
It was, except there wasn't any water anywhere.
There's no water, but Shelley Winters was running about screaming.
Yes, was she?
Yes.
I missed that. Anyway, I gave you a hard time on that Monday, Ian. I'm an avid listener and actually quite a big fan of yours.
Oh, no, you did, didn't you?
I did.
You were saying that I was a failure or something and that Daisy was... Was that you?
Yeah, but the thing is, you were prompting all the bad comments in.
I was the most successful person on the 11 o'clock show after. And I give
that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Mackenzie Crook, Ricky Gervais, Daisy Donovan, and The Cleaner.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've just maybe been a bit unlucky. I mean, what you're...
Don't you're doing it again? There's a hole you've just dug and your foot is about to fall into it.
Thing is, Ian, Mackenzie Crook, you know, all right, he's doing
it again.
He's had a bit of success, but he is strange looking.
He's made Hollywood movies.
Well, is it the Potato Men? I wouldn't call that Hollywood. Yeah.
I'd call Pirates of the Caribbean 1, 2, and 3 Hollywood.
What, as token ugly Englishmen?
No, you can't. Listen, I'm going to cut you off because you're an idiot and you're speaking about one of my friends in a very rude way, and I shall not have that at all. Call number 20. 19. Is it? Oh, I'm so confused. Is it 19? It's 19 now.
Yeah, it's me, Ian.
Hello, call number 19.
Oh, this is wrong from the start because you gave me the number 18.
Oh,
someone
dear.
else was talking on it. Ian, I disagree with you by calling people idiots.
Okay.
Sorry, because remember, talk radio, it's two-way traffic, and you have to respect people's opinion. Okay, fair enough, he made a mistake calling the wrong station. But also, I disagree with him swearing at you, but you must stop calling people idiot because this is not the first time.
He was an idiot, though.
Ian, but what makes you better than him by calling him an idiot?
No, I'm just pointing a fact. First of all, he was not... He was, First of all, he was so rude, he would not let me finish a sentence. He kept asking me a question, then when I gave him an answer, he would interrupt me, and he would not listen to me. And if you don't listen to people, you can't grow as a person, and that makes you stupid. And also, you're doing the same thing, so be careful.
No,
You're interrupting. Let me finish. And also, he was calling up to complain about Charlie Wolf being sacked, about how it wasn't mentioned. Charlie Wolf doesn't work, has never worked at this station. He's called the wrong station and got upset and angry with me that I couldn't give him any answers. That, my friend, number 19, makes him an idiot.
Well, I'm listening. If you give me the chance to talk.
No, I've finished my sentence. You can talk now.
Yeah.
I don't think you were listening, but let's see if you were.
Of course I was listening.
Let's see you respond.
Of course I was listening.
Let's see you respond.
He made a mistake, yeah? But he was coming to his senses at the end.
No,
he didn't give you no right to call him an idiot.
He came to his sense at the end by calling me an effing prat, didn't he?
No, I disagree with that. He shouldn't have said that at all.
No, he shouldn't have said
no
it.
chance.
No, he shouldn't have
because
said
you've got kids about. But he should have dumped him earlier than that.
Chris, have we got kids about? Are there kids about today? Not today, no.
Well, of course, it's half.
No, but I didn't want to dump him because I was quite keen.
Remember, I've got a young child. She's 9, and she's one of the favourite radio presenters.
Brilliant.
Believe it or not.
Okay, well then why don't you do her favourite radio presenter the decency of listening and stopping talking for a moment? There we go. Now you're learning. You see.
I never can win the argument, not with you or with my wife. This is two people who cannot
divorce us both.
No, I cannot divorce her.
Divorce her.
I cannot divorce the radio either.
Well, get a job. No.
I've got a job, all right, thanks very much.
That's okay. Well, listen, I disagree with you, but you put your point very well.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you, sir. Take care. Bye-bye, number 19.
Bye.
There we go. He was a nice chap, wasn't he, really? He was wrong, but he was a nice chap, and I don't mind nice chaps being wrong, because that's all fine and dandy. Call number 20 is on the air.
Right, Ian. I'm number 19. Stavros was number 20.
It's only a little bit racist. Be careful. You're 20.
I do apologise. Respect. Ian,
yes.
I've just got a couple of information about DJs.
A couple of information. Okay, I'll give you...
information. That's niggling me. Whatever happened to that Pat Sharp on your sister station?
Hard 106.2!
That's one.
Well, I don't really know about Hart. I guess, I don't know where he's gone. He's around... Hang on, well, let's have a little look on the internet and find out where he is, shall we?
There's Pat Sharp that I'm wondering whatever happened to him.
Okay.
And the other one, that was before Harriet Scott, that was working with Jono.
Harriet Scott? She's still on Hart. She's doing the show with Jamie.
For her.
Oh, I don't know. I don't...
She used to do TV programmes or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Because a few of the DJs, that when they want to finish whatever they're going to do, they end up leaving Hart, come to LBC, then also they disappear.
Yes, well, that happened with Jono, but I think that was political.
Gotcha.
I don't know where you've got me, haven't you? I don't know where Pat Sharp is now, but he will be around on, an oldies station, and I've met Pat Sharp, he's a very, very nice man.
Yeah.
Very nice man. But I can't really... I don't really know about the Hart people, to be honest. But I've noticed... I listen to radio, and I notice that when presenters go, nothing is ever said about them. And some places, they will sack the presenter and not let them go back on air. Right. So that they can't go on and go, they've kicked me out, this is where I'm going now. Some presenters, like David Prever, had the option to say, I'm going here. He chose not to mention it. But yes, the secrecy, I think, is wrong, if there is any secrecy.
Right, so I haven't got an answer to the...
I honestly don't know. I'm not bluffing you. I don't really know, because it's Hart, and I don't really listen to Hart.
No worries.
OK, thanks, call number 20, there we go. Nice fellow, you see. Isn't that lovely? I will get a slapped wrist for all of this honesty, but do you know what? I'm doing it for you, dear number, and that's what it's all about. Let's quickly go to call number 21. Call 21, you're on the air.
Ian, you didn't let me apologise, mate.
OK, that's fine. You're being rude about a friend of mine now, and I didn't like that. Call number 21, you're on the air. Lovely. And very quickly, call number 22, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, call number 22.
Guys.
0870 90 90 973. OK, let's do a couple of these emails very quickly. iain@lbc.co.uk. We don't really do emails, but we shall do some here because they answer and ask good questions. John says that Pat Sharp is on Pirate FM in Cornwall. Simon says, what happened to the Going for Gold guy and Sandy Togsvig? Well, the Going for Gold guy, I think, is on BBC Berkshire. I'm not totally sure. Possibly doing a drive time show there. And Sandy, I think, had enough The Go for Gold guy, I think, got the elbow. Sandy, I think, had enough and went... And she does stuff on Radio 4 and bits and pieces. And then this is an interesting one from number 57, although I think that's their name, because the emails aren't being numbered. Ian, you've got a mood on today similar to the one that Tommy Boyd had 2 days before Talk Radio sacked him. Careful, I don't want you winding up presenting the breakfast show on Radio London with Joanne Good, who I believe listens to this show. Oddly enough. Huh? Oh, really? Apparently she listens to the show. Nicole was working there, yes, and Joanne said, oh, say hello to Ian. Well, Joanne, if you're listening, first of all, you shouldn't be, and I should probably stop saying... No, you should be, of course you could. But Helen behind the glass is saying hello. Okay, a little bit too in-house? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Charlie Wolf, call 24.
Hello, I was wondering, if I mention my name, will you get the sack? Hello? Everyone knows me now. You do this all the time. You done this yesterday as well.
Call 25.
Yes, caller 25 reporting in.
Yes, sir.
Ian.
Yes, sir.
Professional comedian, may I dare say.
Yes.
And an expert in matters generally of comedy. What's your opinion of laughter tracks on comedy shows?
It depends. If it's obviously not filmed in front of a studio audience, then I think it looks and sounds silly. I think some places, some shows, particularly shows on the BBC, are incredibly overzealous with them and use them a little bit too much.
It's almost like a loop, isn't it?
It's almost like a loop. But I have been on shows where they have topped the laughter up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's and on many occasions, we did it on the 11 o'clock show. We had an audience in, and sometimes a really good gag just didn't work for whatever reason, so they would boost up the laughter a bit. Sometimes a rubbish gag obviously would die on its backside, so they would put a smattering over it. And because of the way that television is edited, it does help, I think, if it's used sparingly. Some people are brilliant at doing it. Some people just go in a little bit too heavy-handed.
Yeah, because do you remember MASH? We had the alternative. We had both with and without, didn't we?
There was, and that was obviously filmed not in front of an audience. And there was the one version that had the laughter that presented it as a kind of wacky comedy, and then the version without the laughter kind of presented it as a slightly dramatic.
I preferred that. Did you prefer that?
I wasn't a massive fan of MASH, I've got to say.
Okay. So I mean, Friends. My girlfriend was watching Friends the other night, and I said to her, if it didn't have the laughter track, there isn't anything funny here. There isn't really anything funny.
Friends is rubbish. But they do... they film Friends in front of an audience, don't they?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask you. Do they do that?
Yes, they do. They do.
So they're obviously told when to laugh.
And, another thing is, and this is an odd thing, if you ever go to a TV comedy show, there will be... the floor manager will stand at the front... it's slightly different in America. In America, they have signs that light up. But on British things, the floor manager will stand at the front, and when something needs to be applauded or laughed at, they will raise their hands and start applauding and start making motions to get everyone to laugh.
Yeah.
It's an odd, slightly false thing, but when you're,
fires them up a bit.
It does, but when you're a British sitcom costs, I don't know, at the top of my head, £200,000 an episode.
Right.
That's a guess, complete guess. But when you're spending that much money on half an hour of TV, you want to make sure you're getting it spot on, so they cheat.
Yeah, I mean, I remember many years ago going to a goon show recording.
Wow, really?
I'm an old guy. Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably one of your oldest.
Yes.
Anyway,
Grandad.
But in those days, I mean, you weren't told when to laugh, but I think it was kind of breakthrough comedy. Well, it was, and you kind of laughed anyway. I mean,
that was a radio show, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Radio shows don't generally rely on, they don't cheat it as much on the radio because I think it's a slightly more intimate affair than the TV thing. I'm sounding a little bit pompous, and as though I almost know what I'm talking about.
I think it's valid because it interests me because I watch a lot of these shows and I kind of think, well. Okay, it's amusing, but it's not belly laughter. I mean, you wouldn't be doing that. Whereas obviously you watch The Office, and I mean, I'm creased up.
Yeah.
I mean, I am creased up, and there's no laughter track. So pure comedy can survive, but of course it's a taste thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I do think that some things, the laugh track many a time has saved my ass, which is kind of cool. I'm quickly going to try call number 26. You're on the air.
All of which makes me
Call number 27.
anxious at times.
Call number 28. You're on the air.
I'm some parent.
And call number 29. You're on the air.
Reserved.
Yes, he did a 4-phone, 1-call thing, Mr. Anxious. Jeez. I can't believe that will be the highlight of my week, that Mr. Anxious did a 4-line call. Well done. That was 29 we got up to, didn't we? It means we're on call number 30. Wow, call 30, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, call 30.
Hello, is that me?
Yes, it is.
I was call number 26.
Well, I know then Mr. Anxious took up 4 calls.
Oh, gosh, that was a bit greedy, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was greedy, but it was, hang on a minute, I could probably play this and genuinely mean it. Hang on.
And that was an LBC 97.3 exclusive.
Get Alexandra in the press department to get a piece about that in the newspaper or something, free newspaper or something. So, call 30. Oh, by the way, that reminds me of Steve Allen. This week it's Lulu. That the questions that we came up with on Friday for the Independent were used.
Really?
They used my questions.
Excellent.
In the Independent newspaper, along with Emma B, Danny Baker, Christian O'Connell, and some other Muppets.
Good company, huh?
Very, very good company. I wouldn't want them around my house, but they're very good company. Apart
Is
from
Emma B the one from the Spice Girls?
Yes.
She's my next-door neighbour. Well, her mother is now. Just sort of tell you that.
Thanks. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Anyway, couple of things.
Yes.
Number one, you didn't hear the man swear because I'm listening on the internet.
Oh, it didn't come through on the internet.
No.
I was always told that if we dumped, we have a thing called a dump, where if someone swears, we press a button and 7 seconds of that broadcast don't get played out. I was told that you would hear it on the internet.
No, I didn't hear that on the internet.
Okay, well that's interesting. Okay,
So that's a good thing.
Well, is it though? I always like the thing that we might be doing a slightly, X-rated show that only computer owners could hear.
Ah, no. Apparently not.
Well, he called me an effing prat.
Yes, I would have remembered if I'd have heard that.
Yes.
And I didn't.
Okay.
The other thing is, I don't like the number system. It's mucking up my log.
Oh. You're that weird number 30 who keeps a log of people.
Number 30, yes.
But are you up to date yet? Because you were still...
No, I'm nearly at the end of February.
Oh, wow, God, you've got March is a good month. April's a bit fat, but then May's quite good.
Really?
Mm.
I enjoy February. February made me laugh.
February was nice. I think it's because,
We had some right grumpy people in.
Didn't we just? Oh, dear.
February was not a good month.
Well, listen,
very entertaining, though.
We're doing this for today, and then next week we're going to find out whether the whole station will become number-based.
Oh, well, I'll have to give up my log if it's going to be like that.
Well, mate, again, there's 2 potentially good things that could be coming out of this whole system. Thank you very much, number 30, 0870 90 90 973. More of your calls after this. Yes, number 31.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that presenter of the year number 6?
Yeah, it certainly is. You were originally call number 25.
Yes.
I've just received your email, yes.
Yeah, I just want to know, if the system's going to be changed, does that mean from now on we have to call you presenter of the year number 6?
No. I take your point, but it's more friendly if I have a name. And if both my names are first names.
Okay. Well, that puts us at a disadvantage, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It makes you less equal to me.
Well, the listener at a disadvantage, I should say.
No.
How?
Call number 31, are you still there?
I am.
Just very quickly, I need to take call number 32. Call number 32?
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, call number 32.
Hello. Yes, I've got to talk to you about numbers. I love numbers, and I love this numbering system. It's absolutely brilliant.
I'm not a number. I am a free man.
Exactly.
It's good. Sorry, call number 31.
Is it possible? What are you going to do when the numbers get higher and higher? Are you going to have a factor number in, like caller 31 to the 1 millionth or something?
Joanne Good isn't the only BBC London person listening to your show. The BBC London chat board is talking about you. Wow. Sorry, what were you saying, 31? I was slightly bored by you.
How are you going to deal with it?
Will you stop emailing me while I'm talking to you as well?
Because I didn't realise. I thought you forgot to cut me off.
No, you were... No! I said wait and we'll talk to you after the news. Did I say that?
What are you going to do when the numbers get really big? And are you also going to change it from programme to programme? Will Clive Ball be... you'll be number B25.
Okay.
Iain Lee, I27.
No, I see what you're doing there. You're being obtuse. No. This experiment will end at 6:30 today, okay? It's going to end at 6:30. It will be discussed on Monday, and they will see whether it's going to be implemented, whether it needs any fine-tuning. But the way I understand it is that each show would have its own set of numbers, and then they would reset when you go to the next show.
Right, okay. Would we need to discuss this on the Iain Lee forum?
The only show that would have names is the big quiz, because, and this is an odd thing, by law, if you're doing a quiz, you have to name the contestants. Isn't that odd?
Yeah, it is.
It's absolutely true, I promise you. Yeah, so the big quiz would have names.
I've often thought about the big quiz. Clive brought this up.
Yeah.
How do they stop people from just Googling with their friends while they're on the big quest? Big quiz.
The big quest?
The big quiz and getting all the answers from
The big quest with King Gary. Well, because it would take too long.
Sorry? Would it? Because Clive Ball tried it as an experiment. And he did Google a few things, and it was a bit tough to do that.
Yeah. Well, then maybe they should do that. I don't know if we can... Did you listen last night to the big quest?
No, I didn't listen last
I want to know if the fella won 100 grand or not.
Yeah, but the chances are a bit tough, aren't they? I mean, is it one envelope in 100?
Yes.
There's not much chance of that, really, is there?
No.
So, yeah,
Don't. I can't say. I've had rows in the office about the big quest and about what they should do. Oh, I've got a big quest read coming in.
You don't think one of the presenters has run off with the 100,000, do you?
Well, I must admit, James O'Brien was sporting a lot of jewellery this week. Listen to this, number 31. Yesterday, we started a whole new game to win a fresh new £100,000, and it's wide open. Right. And if you want to play, just answer this question. Hugh Hefner founded which notorious jazz mag? Call now, 09016 339 973. With your answer to your... you didn't write anything that's grammatically correct, you muppet. With your answer to you a chance to play the big quiz, weekday evenings from 7...
Now, to me, that's a tough question. I wouldn't have a clue.
I was invited to a Playboy party recently, and I bottled it.
Yeah, you would do, because you're too shy.
Shy, hush, hush.
Did you ever get in touch with that woman again from, I can't remember what programme?
Niff from Shipwreck. Yes, I sent her my phone number.
And did you manage to go out with her?
She didn't call me up.
She didn't call you up?
She didn't call me up.
Oh, well, she probably saw you as too,
Shy, hush, hush, eye to eye.
Anyway, I hope that you've managed to iron out the problems with the number system.
There are no... Well, I thought there would be problems, but I've not spotted any problems yet. It's in your head.
You went from 25 to 31, back again.
No, I didn't. You thought you were 25, but then some callers came in front of you. The original number that Chris gives you is a provisional number. For example, I know the next caller was told they were 32, but they're going to be 33.
Ah, right.
Yes.
Okay. Will women get a different number?
On that note, I'm going to press that button, and that cuts you off. Call number 33.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you?
How are you?
First time caller, mate.
Oh, nice one.
No, but my ear's like a cauliflower. I've been holding the phone to it so long, trying to get through to you.
Have they proven, one way or the other, whether mobile phones give you tumours or not? Have they decided that yet?
Well, if it's going to do it, I think it would have done it by now.
Okay.
I haven't got no spasms or nothing like
No,
that.
well, that's good news there,
I've
isn't
been
it?
holding my phone to my ear
Good
for a long
boy, yeah, I bet you
time.
have, yeah. Good boy, aren't you? Mummy's proud.
Ian, what's happened to Daisy? Where's Daisy?
Daisy Sampson?
Donovan?
I've got no idea. She married the guy that was that produced Ali G, and she went to the States for a while. I know she was in the States for a bit. I know she was up for doing Celebrity Love Island, didn't get that. She filmed a series in the States, made a couple of films. She's around and about. I don't really see her. I don't see her at all.
Well, someone was asking for her last week, I think, sometime.
What, asking you for her?
No, not me, no. And they said that that person was the only person that had ever asked about her in the whole time.
Sorry, I don't... What do you... You've missed out 7 words in that sentence.
What was the first one?
I don't know. Oh, listen, this is good. When radio presenters, when Mike Stickin was axed from LBC, was Mike Stickin at LBC? Wow, was that true? Was Mike Stickin at LBC? I don't think he was. Anyway, maybe he was. I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Hello,
Ian,
no.
these numbers.
No, hang on. You've not seen what I'm saying. I've only read 5 words from a 100-word email. So just...
Yeah, it was 7, wasn't it? It was 7.
Okay. When Mike Stickin was axed from LBC, so was Steve Allen. Steve was only too grateful to be asked back. Dickin said he would never go back, whatever the carrot dangled. Mike's Mendozoff is worth 100 of you. You are nothing by comparison. You look very young, judging by the photo. You have a lot to learn. Mike Allen was a good presenter. Shame LBC got rid of him. Howard Jones was brilliant as well. Shame LBC got... Howard Jones is a pop singer. You mean Howard Hughes, you silly...
Yeah, he had spiky hair, didn't he?
Yeah. What was his song? I'd like to get to know you well. I'd like to get to know you well.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to get to know you well so we can be one together. Anyway, message to LBC. Why don't you ask Galloway to join your station? Well, he works at Talksport. This person who's writing this, who is this? Annette Hoy, who I believe is married to David Hoy, because that's part of the email address, is an idiot. Why don't you ask Galloway to join your station? The Calabriva station now would be better suited to the likes of him. Even Steve Allen content of show is now completely diabolical. I am sick of hearing the silly old women chanting the words on your station, bugger me. Yuck, how low can you get? Annette Hoy, may I suggest you listen to us no longer, as you sound like a bitter old cow. 33, are you still with us?
I'm listening to every word, mate.
OK, well, I've finished now.
Ian.
Yes?
What has happened to all your regulars? Where's Chavy Vicky?
I don't know. She messaged me on MySpace. She said she may call today. Chavy Vicky, if you're calling. Thing is, we won't know it's her because she'll be using a number. Maybe she was number 31.
But that's the whole thing about all this, Ian. This is what makes you different from all the rest, is all the names and the places. We can't all...
Well, no, that's what makes it the same. Everyone does names and places.
Yeah, but I can't be saying where is...
33, say hello to 34.
Hello, 34.
Hello, 33.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Ian's a loon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's mad.
No, I like him. He's the only talk radio I've ever...
But so 33, you're moaning that Chavy Vicky doesn't call in anymore. 34, how do you feel about Chavy Vicky not calling in anymore?
Well, you know, what can I say? I mean,
it's disappointing,
she does
isn't
call in.
Yeah.
Just not as frequently.
And she could have called in already today. I wouldn't know because we're not using names.
Do you know what? I haven't heard her calling in.
No, I have not.
No, I
have you spotted it, 33?
So, Ian, what number are you?
Have you spotted Chavy Vicky calling in?
No, I haven't, no.
Oh, it's frustrating, isn't it?
What number does that make you, then, Ian?
No, I'm Ian Lee. We're still using my name because it makes it more personable.
No, you need to tell your bosses to, I don't know what they're doing.
Chill out, man.
Yeah, really.
33, do you want to put a plea out to Chavy Vicky to call in? Beg her to call in?
Oh, I would love her to call in.
Well, beg her then. Beg her on the air.
I'm not going to beg her, but there's other people.
No, beg her. She'll probably call in if you do. She's like that.
33, you got 5 seconds. Beg Chavy Vicky to call in.
Chavy Vicky, I beg you to call in.
Is that going to work, 34?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think it will either. Thanks very much for that.
If wanting...
What that is all about, I can't be bothered to find out. Call number 35.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Are you still doing the 341 question?
Oh, flip. No, we forgot that.
Oh. Well,
I can ask it to you now if you want.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Chris, you got to do the thing, haven't you? Yeah, go on. Do it quickly. It's embarrassing.
This is the 341 question.
Why do people wear camouflage?
To stop themselves being seen.
By the enemy. By the enemy. That's in a battle conflict situation. Yeah. Why do they wear it to go shopping?
Because it's just fashion.
Why is camouflage fashion?
It's just pretty colours on clothes, really.
It's just pretty colours on clothes. There we go, you see. There we go, that's that question. Did you ever see? This was brilliant. I saw this. This is an amazing thing. The jacket. The Japanese invented the jacket. This is absolutely true. And someone will find it on the internet and email me the link, won't you? This is a Japanese jacket that was made, that was see-through. And what I mean by that is, if I was wearing this jacket now, and it was zipped up, okay, so it's done up. Maybe it was a jumper, it was a jacket or something like that. If I was wearing it, you could see through me. Chris and Gary, you would see the chair and the wall behind me. Are you aware of that call number 35?
Oh, wasn't, no.
It's an amazing thing. I've seen it work. It's incredible. And the way it works is... There are...
The light.
Go on, give me your theory.
It bends the light around the body or something.
No, that's crazy. No, it's a brilliant thing. It's the back is covered in tiny cameras, but they're so tiny you can't see them.
Yeah.
And the front, it's kind of... They're not quite screens, that's too big a word, but they're kind of tiny little things. So the back is projected on the front.
Yeah.
And you see through it. It's amazing. I don't know why it didn't catch on. Maybe it's like that hyper global thermocolour.
Yeah.
Whatever it was called. Remember that? You got hot.
Yeah.
And your pits
yeah.
would go purple.
You got to carry around a car battery, though, with that jacket, though, surely.
You would have... That was the downside. You had to shove a car battery up your bum.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well. You sound a bit down today, 35.
No, I'm quite up for it, yeah. I like all the number system.
I think it's working, isn't it?
Yeah, I do. Do you know whatever happened to Simon Bates?
Simon Bates? He's on... Is he on Classic FM now?
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, I'll go check him out.
Yeah, you should. He plays classic music.
Good. I was just wondering.
There was isn't there, I saw for a while, there's this.
I really enjoyed to listen to Simon Bates on ABC.
He's on ABC now. ABC.
Right.
Yeah.
America?
The
American Broadcasting Corporation?
Yeah. Okay, 35?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. What a lovely, lovely fellow he was. Call number 30... Oh, no, do you know, I'm going to go to call number 36. Call number 36, you're on the air.
Oh, hello. Is that me?
Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, hello. I quite like this number thing, actually.
It makes it... It does a call... Okay, we can do a bit of market research here. As a caller, does it make you feel more confident calling in, knowing that I don't know who you are, I don't know where you're from, and you can say anything?
Yeah, and also anyone listening who may know me doesn't know it's me.
Doesn't know it's you. Are you slightly changing your voice?
Not really, no.
Yes.
So they might know it's still me.
So, marks out of 10, 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Many points out of 10 would you give this experiment?
8.
8?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll pass. Chris, make sure Mr. Lloyd gets those statistics. Anything else? Yes?
Yeah, I had a dream about you last night. And can I ask you not to do it again, please? Come into my dream.
What, may I ask, bearing in mind the time of the day, happened in this dream?
Well, we were on a train. And,
hang on a second, I'll stop you there. You know what trains mean, don't you, in Freudian analysis of dreams?
I can imagine. Is it something to do with tunnels?
Well, the train is the penis.
Yeah, but you were in the train, which is really weird.
Was I driving the train?
No, you weren't. You were a passenger sitting next to me on the train.
I'm not gay, if that's what you're saying. Are you saying I'm a gay? Because I'm not a gay.
No, you certainly weren't gay in this dream.
Oh, la la! Well, maybe we should leave that. I can only apologise for that. But really, you know that you loved it. And she put the phone down, either out of sexual excitement or out of disgust, or maybe she's going to phone some kind of tribunal. I don't know. Tribunal? Tribunal. Call number 37.
Is that me, finally?
Yes, it is, finally.
Right.
Always save the best until 1 minute before the break.
Oh, good.
That's my philosophy.
I'll finally put my phone down when the break comes.
Okay.
I hope.
Good girl, good girl.
By the way, Daisy Sampson's on ITV.
I know she is, sir. But we were talking about different Daisy, sir.
I know you were talking about our Daisy Sampson.
No, we were talking about Daisy Donovan, sir.
No, why I phoned was when you wake up tomorrow with a headache, as you probably will, it is not a...
Does your wife know you're calling?
It's not a brain tumour caused by a mobile phone. Because you're such a hypochondriac, the next headache, that's what it'll be. So I wanted to save you from a lot of trouble. Oh, you've disappeared again, have you?
Oh, someone sent me a link for what they've called the Jap coat. I think they mean the Japanese see-through coat. Let's have a little look. Oh, look, there it is! Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
It's Tamagotchi.
No, it's not Tamagotchi. I'm a black belt in Tamagotchi. It's incredible, isn't it? It's a see-through coat. A scientist at Tokyo University has developed a coat which makes those who wear it appear invisible. Professor Susumu Tachi told the BBC that the coat was made with a special type of retro-reflective material which acts as a photographic screen.
Right, I'll buy you one for Christmas.
Thank you very much, sir. Very kind of you. I'll read about this during this.
If you've... Half hour, 3 till 6:30, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Thank you to everyone. You can stop sending the links now for the see-through jacket. It's on the BBC news page. It is amazing. There's a picture of a Japanese girl, thank you, wearing a jacket, and you can see through it. It is amazing. You can see through her, not just through the jacket. You can see through her. It is... God, this has been around for a couple of years, though, man. But it is amazing. So I want that. Call number 38.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
I'd like to make a bit of a complaint.
Please do.
I've sent loads of emails in asking you questions about life and so on, but you don't seem to be answering any of them.
About life?
Yeah, well, just everything, really. I mean, I asked earlier on, do dogs like the taste of their own?
No, I did read out one of your questions. I read out the one...
Yeah, you read it out. Oh, no, definitely, you read it out, but they never answered. Nobody ever seems to answer them.
Well, no one's really listening, do you know what I mean?
Is that what the problem is?
What was the one I read out? I'm trying to... people in the north talking in a silly voice.
Yeah, well, I mean, why do people up north talk different? Why is that in a silly... But there's something even bigger than that. I'm furious over this. The barbershop quartet that you had in.
Oh, hang on, you're not the fella that wanted Barbara Ann.
I have, yeah.
You have been... Listen, this is the reason we did a proper show on Tuesday, because caller number 38 emailed in saying, I want a barbershop quartet to sing Barbara Ann. We got a ladies' hairdressing salon quintet.
Yeah, quintet.
Quintet, and they didn't sing it. This fella has been sending... Number 38 has been sending me nothing but abuse. What was it? What was the email? What was the email you sent the other week? Ian? How would you feel if you asked a radio presenter to play Mozart and they ended up firing off a machine gun instead, or something like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was very disappointed. I really wanted a barbershop quartet. I've waited years to hear one.
I couldn't do it. I got your hairdressing salon quintet. I got your computer expert.
It's half there.
You inspired a whole 3.5 hours of radio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but.
Yeah, you took us to a parallel universe. You got me more complaints than I've ever had before.
That's true.
Yeah.
You've made me feel satisfied now.
Have I satisfied you over the phone?
You've satisfied, yeah.
Jeez.
It's cheaper than the 0900 number.
Isn't it just? Well, listen, I'm sorry I will try and hunt a version down on the internet, but let me tell you, I'm never having a barbershop quintet or quartet in the studio again.
I don't blame you.
Yes. But I apologise for disappointing you.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks, 38. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much.
There we go.
Bye.
More of your calls. No names, no locations, please. Let's keep this anonymous. It just makes it a little bit, I don't know, freer. What do you think? After the news. Know it. You don't know it. So, today has been, I would say, almost a resounding success. I'd give this show a 9 out of 10 today. What started off... It's been a weird day. I have been effing and jeffing in the office of Mr. Lloyd. I was very resistant to this plan that we've introduced and we've tried today, the experiment. And I'm going to take my hat off and say I was wrong. This has worked brilliantly. I think this is the future of radio. Speech-based radio, and speech-based radio that isn't a quiz. Because, as I explained earlier on, all quizzes, for some odd legal reason, you have to have names, not numbers. I don't know why that is, but so the big quiz would always have names. But Mr. Lloyd has suggested that instead of having names and places, we just give you numbers, you being the callers. When you call in, you get a number. That way, we don't know who you are. It gives people the confidence to call in and speak freely. And hopefully we'll encourage new callers. Hello, I'm quickly going to try this number 39, if you can see where I've gone there. Line 39, you're on the air.
Yes, hello.
Hello there.
Oh, I just called into your show first time.
And you've just got straight through?
Yes.
Where are you? Are you calling from a foreign country?
Yes.
I can see because...
From the States.
Well, listen, may I suggest, I'm going to jot your number down, because this will cost you quite a bit of money.
No, it doesn't cost me anything.
Oh, in that case, I scribble out your number, sir. Away you go. What can I do for you?
Well, I just listened for the last hour. I'm really enjoying your show. I thought I'd call in and talk to you.
You're a proper American as well. You're not one of those Brits that's gone over there.
No.
Whereabouts are you?
Actually, a proper American who lived in London for 2 years.
Come on. Whereabouts in America are you, sir?
I'm in Boston.
Boston legal.
Sorry.
And why are you listening to this rubbish? What is it about midday over there or something?
Yes.
And you're listening to this nonsense. Well, isn't there Howard Stern or another presenter you could listen to?
Well, I just wanted to listen to something better.
Oh, well, hey, I'm better than Howard Stern, who only gets paid $25 million a year.
Not nearly enough.
No, not nearly enough. So, well, listen, it's very nice to have you on board. We're not taking anyone's name today, and I've cheated, in fact, by asking where you're from. So that's a slap on the wrist for me. Do you regularly listen to LBC 97.3?
Well, I have to be honest, this is the first time.
You're a man of mystery. How have you, without sounding all Nick Ferris, how have you stumbled across this?
Well, I use the computer while I'm working from home, and
Yes.
I occasionally search for interesting stations. Since I lived in London, I like to hear the news occasionally. And this one came up pretty much at the top of my search list. So
Well, you say pretty much at the top. What was above us? BBC London was probably above us.
yeah, BBC 4, I believe.
Oh, BBC Radio 4. That's very good. It's a little bit dry, Radio 4, but it's very good.
Yes.
BBC London is awful. And it's speech-based stations you prefer over music, is it?
When I get my news, yes. News or some type of talk.
Yes, because we're not a very newsy show. The rest of the station is, dabbles. May I make a suggestion? At 8 o'clock this evening, our time, so that's in 3 hours' time, may I suggest you listen to Clive Bull?
Okay, I'm writing that down.
It's in 3 hours' time. He's excellent. He does what I do, but much better, and slightly different way, but he's brilliant. I think you'd like him a lot. And I know that he would genuinely appreciate a phone call from America.
No, I will give him a call then.
How come you're getting free phone calls? Is it a work phone?
No, it's one of those internet phone services.
Hang on a minute. Are you Skyping us?
No, not Skype, a different one.
And you can... Oh.
I can call you for free, and you can call I have a UK number that you call, and it goes right to my home phone here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite amazing. So you have...
It's brilliant, if I can use a word that...
But how come it's free for you to... I thought it was only free for you to make phone calls on those things if you were calling someone else who had the same system.
No. There's a lot more of these smaller startups coming on board.
Right.
And, it's the same premise, because if you call the service and you get a box...
Yeah.
You put the box in your home, you can make calls. Well, if I take the box and I come to London, and I hook the box to the internet, well, it's the same phone number.
Okay.
So why would I have to do that? They took a box over there themselves, and now I can call back and forth. Now, I can't call everywhere for free, but UK, France, Germany, I believe.
Wow. Well, caller 39, say hello to caller 40.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How ironic, I'm American as well.
Oh. Are you from America calling from America, or are you just from America?
No, I'm from America calling from the UK because I'm living in the UK now.
Okay, so I'm from America calling from America.
Yes, so I heard.
Yeah.
Well, we're being invaded by the Americans. Someone should notify the authorities.
Well, Ian, I've been trying to get more Americans in America to listen to your show anyway.
Well, it'll be good. Now, caller number 40, I know you've called this show before. Does number 39 sound like a genuine American?
Yes, he does.
He does, okay.
He doesn't sound like he's originally from Boston, though.
No, I'm not.
But he does sound like a genuine...
Well, listen, caller 39, we're going to break, so thank you very much for calling. And may I say, check out Clive Bull tonight at 8. I think you'll like it a lot.
I will do.
And caller 40, I'll speak to you after this.
How do you feel about giving someone...
Sorry. I'm just pretending to laugh. I'm just pretending. Because nothing funny has happened. 40, you're still there?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You said earlier, first I have a couple of quick points on
Well, hang on. Look, Heather Jingles has emailed me. I'm in trouble. Don't forget to tell the septic... Well, that's not very polite. I think it's a bit racist. Don't forget to tell the septic to pass it on in the States.
Well...
I don't... It means nothing to me. What's pass... Oh, he means...
Pass it on.
Yes, there we go. Apologies to those who hate the double click. Yes, 40.
Okay, earlier, one thing...
40!
You mentioned that you don't like Friends.
I've only ever seen one episode of Friends.
Oh, well, it's interesting because Friends seems to be very popular here. And my old housemate who's from Italy loved it.
Yeah.
And I don't like it that much either. I mean, it's kind of mildly
You know, it's a little funny, but it's not a big deal to me, Frank.
It's not as good as some of the slightly more intelligent comedies like Seinfeld or Larry Sanders or Curb Your Enthusiasm or Arrested Development. Now, there's a comedy.
See, that's what I want to ask you about. Do you watch Seinfeld?
Yeah, of course I do. I love it.
Because Seinfeld, to me, is so much better than Friends. And yet, most of the Brits I talk to, they don't seem interested.
I tell you why they don't seem interested in Seinfeld. Seinfeld and Larry Sanders are genius, and they were kind of running at the same time. But when they were initially shown in this country, they were shown on BBC Two on like a Tuesday night, I think, at about 11 o'clock and 11:30. Which is fine, that's fair enough, you could find it. But then BBC showed no respect for either comedies and would just keep switching the days and the times they were on. So it was never on a regular slot. So it didn't really build up a following over here.
Okay, well,
and that's why.
But now it's on one of the, it's a Paramount?
It's on Paramount, yeah.
Yeah, regularly. And, you know, I tried to get my my Italian housemate to watch it, and he didn't like it as much as Friends.
I think the thing that put me off with Seinfeld for a long, long time was that bow ba bow 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 that bit. I thought that was.
I can understand it. I'm not thrilled about it. I didn't like Seinfeld when it was originally on in America.
Okay.
First run when it was repeated, I started to watch it. Yeah. I'm watching it on an airplane flying between New York and Britain.
What was great, my brother-in-law has got them all on DVD, and one night I was babysitting, and I thought I'd seen all of the Seinfeld episodes, and then I found a box of season 6. I'd not seen any of an entire series. I found a whole series of Seinfeld I'd never watched.
Well, I think it's a much more genuine New York show than Friends. Friends is so artificial. None of them sound like they're from New York. It's filmed in California. They don't do the external shots of New York City like you get in Seinfeld.
When I went to New York recently, a couple of months ago, I went on the Kramer's Crazy Tour, and the guy that Kramer is based on, he has like a coach tour, and he takes you around some of the sites, including Tom's restaurant where they, the cafe where they film it. Yeah. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, Seinfeld was brilliant. Curb Your Enthusiasm, of course, which is Larry David, who wrote Seinfeld, is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. And you mentioned, what's the one you've been talking about?
Arrested Development? No. Larry Sanders?
Yeah, Larry Sanders.
Oh, man, I love it.
Howard Stern used to big up Larry Sanders all the time back in the States.
Really?
Yeah.
It's genius. They're showing it on ITV4, which is, obscure, but excellent digital channel, and they're just showing the last series, so they're just starting to wind down. And in the very last episode, if I remember correctly, there's a brilliant bit where Hank, on air, tells Larry to go F himself or something. It's just genius.
Well, I missed most of it when I was in the States, so I'm going to try to catch it now.
Can't get it on the DVD. You can only get season 1 on DVD.
But now the other thing I want to talk about is the numbering system.
Indulge us, Chris. Well, I know it's slightly boring, but I'm enjoying this, so go away.
I don't like the numbering system.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why I don't like it.
Because you're an American.
Well, no, it's not just that. But I think that I think a lot of the people that call in here, part of the thrill is hearing themselves on the air, hearing their name on the air. Think about it. Guy Magic Fingers, not just being a random number. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
And it may cause a lot of the regulars to not call in as much.
That could be a good thing, couldn't
Vicky
it?
called in earlier, and the guy asking for it didn't even realize she was on right behind him.
Did Vicky call in?
Yeah, she called in right after.
I missed that.
The guy that was saying, "I wish Vicky would call in more," and then she was the next caller.
What? Oh, was it? Oh, I need to listen to that back. Okay, that makes sense.
I think it's a really bad idea.
Yeah, but no, the thing is, Faulty, this is what I thought when it was first put to me, that we wouldn't take names and places, we'd just have numbers. I kind of thought what you're thinking. But I've got to say, we have had more calls, and Chris has taken more calls than we've ever had. Or maybe that's just because we're counting them, I don't know.
It could be that.
Yeah,
counting
could
them.
be.
It's the first day back after the bank holiday weekend.
Oh, yesterday's show was so flaccid. We had hardly any calls, and the calls we did were rubbish, but we were forced to take them because we didn't have any other calls.
Also, isn't this more work for you guys? Having to keep track of the numbers.
It's not work. Well, it's it's the thing, isn't it? When things change, it takes a while to get used to it. I'm still getting the new Talksport schedule in my head, but in a week or two, it'll be second nature.
Okay, one more quick question. Does Chris like the fact that there are 2 Welsh speakers in the Big Brother house?
Now, Chris, microphone on, please, sir. Remember, I am in charge. Chris, number 40, ask your question to Chris.
Chris, are you happy that there are 2 Welsh speakers in the Big Brother house this year?
Not first, because I'm not really watching it.
There we go, you see. Thank you very much, number 40. Thank you very much, Chris. 41, you're on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Yes.
You there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm talking to you.
Hi, how are you?
Yes.
Good. Listen, I think the number thing is it's a great idea.
Excellent.
Yes, yeah, you're doing well. Sorry, I'm a new listener to the show.
Ah, I see. Ah, well then this has worked perfectly then, because you're a new listener and you've decided to call in. Have you called in because of the numbers?
No, I'll be honest with you. I've called in once before.
Oh, hang on a second. You will. We've got a liar.
No, I wasn't lying.
You're like that guy who bottled out of reading the news 10 minutes ago.
No, you were saying words you wanted to hear. These are the words I'm trying to tell you. I've called once before.
Yes.
And you know my name, you know where I'm from. And today I just thought, I haven't called in for ages. And today I just thought, hey, the number thing is, it's different.
But so you're not a new listener?
Listen, I've listened to you twice. Today is the second time. And I've never sort of, wanted to call back again until today. I heard it and I was like, hey, great time to call
But so both times you've listened, 41, you've called in?
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Because you're giving a lot of variety to the show, and every time I
Thank
listen,
you.
well, every time I say the second time I've listened to it, I'm like, wow, that's, I'll give it a call. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You hearing me?
I am hearing you, sir.
Great.
Well, thank you for calling in. Thanks for giving us a thumbs up. All of the positive comments we're going to keep on audio cassette and give them to Mr. Lloyd. The negative ones we're going to destroy.
Well, for obvious reasons.
For obvious legal reasons. 41, thank you. 42, you're on the air.
Ian,
Yes?
it's Lucia.
No, it's 42. It's 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 42.
Yeah. Ian?
It's 42.
Yeah, 42.
Yes. It's 42.
Yeah, I'm 42.
Yes, 42.
God. Where's the American man?
The American man has gone.
Oh, I wanted to talk to him. I want to talk to the man from Boston. He's from my town.
Oh.
That's why I quick called on my way home from work. I put talking on the phone in my car.
Boston.
Police car goes by me.
Boston. Are you in Boston now?
No, I'm in England.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I was a bit homesick, and I thought, oh, that's a guy.
Well, the thing is, because he's a number, it's going to be hard to track him.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
But he's listening in Boston now.
Is he listening in Boston?
He was listening. The guy, he was number 38. I think he was 38.
I called when he was on the phone next to Chris. I want to talk to him.
Oh, well, Chris, do you know what? Chris is an idiot.
No, he's not.
No, I'll tell you this, 42. He's an idiot.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Unless we start paying people to do his job, that's all we're going to get.
I'll come do his job.
OK, I'm going to press that button and that button, and then that's that problem sorted out. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Now I've got to fill for 15 seconds. That's always slightly awkward. 43?
Yeah?
I just spat them. Do you want to tease us with what you're going to talk about?
Well, what I was going to say, do you know, like, saying you missed episodes of Lost and stuff like that?
Yes.
You know, I've heard of a site called Bitcoin.
Wow, sounds good. 42, away you go.
Hello?
Oh, no, hang on a minute. I wanted to talk to the 43. No, Chris, 43.
Well, I'm not sure who I am, but I'm 39.
No, stay there. Oh, God. 43, yes.
Yeah.
Just because it's such a bad line, we can do this for 15 seconds. Away you go, 43.
Right, now, what I was going to say is, have you ever heard of a site called bitcomic.com?
Bitcomic.com?
Yeah.
No.
Go to mydownload.com.
Yes.
Download Bitcomic 0.61.
Right.
Install that.
Yes.
And then you can go to sites like Mininova.
Oh no, I've accidentally cut you off. OK, you may have, if you've been listening 7 minutes ago, you may have heard the surprise we've managed to work out. Yes, dreams can come true here. 42?
Yes.
You were banging on that you used to live in Boston.
Yes.
Home of the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, and the New England Patriots.
New England Patriots, Boston Red Sox, and Boston Legal.
Yeah.
And we
love Boston Legal, yeah.
All righty. And number 39 was from Boston, but we'd cut him off. He'd gone.
Oh.
He's back.
Is he back? Hello?
Hang on, Ian. So I hung on.
Is he there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hi, I'm from Boston, living in the UK.
Okay, I'm from Boston, and I lived in the UK.
You don't live in the UK, do you?
No, I used to. I
You
lived
used
in Chiswick
to.
06.
Oh, okay. How's the weather in Boston?
Today it's beautiful. Finally, we
Okay.
got some sun after months of rain.
You had a lot of rain, yeah. And how's everything there? Any changes? Anything going on?
Well, I'm not sure Nothing in particular.
No.
Of course, I live here, so I could say, what changes are there in London?
Oh, not much. It's the same since I've been here.
I'm trying to listen to that music. Ian, are you playing music for it?
Don't you just love Ian?
No, he must have connected us directly.
Yeah, he did. Don't you
Ian.
just love him, though? Isn't he wonderful?
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've listened to him?
Yes, as I was saying earlier, I just pulled him up with a search, and I was listening to the program. It's quite funny.
He is. He's got a wonderful
Ian's.
show, and you're going to have to start listening, if you can, every day.
Well, when I can, when I work from home, I will.
Okay, all right. Well, you take care then.
I will.
Okay. Nice talking with you.
Yes, you too.
It writes itself. What's that? Hang on, there's a weird noise at the end of that. Listen to that distortion. Hang on. Anyway, that was... So we've had 43. He was the guy telling me how to illegally download videos, which you do not condone here. Very naughty. So we go to 44.
Hello?
44?
Hello?
$44.
Ian.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yes.
Yeah, good. How's it going? Listen, you underrated the show. It's 10 out of 10.
Oh, come on. Thank you, sir. You can come again.
No, I need some help.
Okay, I can help you.
Okay, I've got two daughters that need work. Any suggestions? Well, I know what they want to do, but didn't know if you could help at all.
Well, the thing is, my agency, that you may have heard me talking about the last few months, has had to put its affairs on hold because of an investigation by the police, because some people have made false allegations about it. And I'd like to say to those people that those girls were working there, and I did not know what other services they were offering.
Okay, excellent.
Apart from that, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if anybody's listening, like my oldest one, I mean, both my girls are stunners anyway, but my oldest one wants to be a carpenter.
Now, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, she'd go down a bomb, trust me, on a building site, but she can't get an apprenticeship. Well, she started an apprenticeship, but she had to... And she worked for it, went bust, but, you know, that's what she wants to do.
Well, you could buy her some wood and some tools.
Oh, she's got all them?
Does she?
Yeah. But anyway, I better carry on. I'm fishing at the moment, so I won't keep you too long.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks for the chat.
Cheers.
Good show.
Thank you.
Bye.
I know we're going to do the correspondence. I just need a minute to just go through what exactly happened in that call. We phoned up. He's got two daughters. He wants to get a job. I wonder if I can help. I'm going to be a carpenter. She'd go down a bomb on a building site. And he's fishing. No, I can't make it in the tailor. It's 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
This is Stephen Holborn, your quality of show correspondent. Number 44, who was just on, who gave you 10 out of 10, please ignore his rating. He's not qualified like I am. Your show was indeed fascinating today, given the new look approach to labelling your callers. However, I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that the number system clearly works. The bad news is that you wouldn't need it if you, Mr. Lee, didn't scare off virgin callers in the first place with your rude and obnoxious approach to them.
Good point.
However, that rude and obnoxious approach is what we have all came to appreciate about you. So don't be scared to be more so. All in all, a good show, especially without Yasser, which gives you an extra 2 points. So I'm pleased to award you 8.5 out of 10. Well done.
Thank you very much. And up yours. Who's next? Who's next?
Our correspondent Tom in the Kingston, and today I'm going for an acoustic vibe.
Oh, acoustic vibe. That was good, acoustic. Next.
This is Cassidy calling from the Goblin's Armpit, Lordian Eurovision correspondent, and here's my update.
Yes.
Lordi's winning Eurovision song, Hard Rock Hallelujah, is due to be released here in the UK on the 6th of June, or 666, as the more astute will have noticed.
Clever.
It will include the radio edit and the Apocalypse album edit of the main track, as well as the unreleased track, Mr. Killjoy. It's currently available for pre-order from play.com and amazon.co.uk for $5.99. So get online, make it number one, and show that London loves a monster man and we understand the beauty of the beast. Fire at will!
Yes, sir!
Hi, I'm Annabelle from the Woodford, and I'm the Cars and Kids correspondent. Here is my update. The theatre is an excellent way to spend your half term.
What?
Why not go and see Mary Poppins, The Lion King, or Billy Elliot? For more information, visit londontheatre.co.uk.
Thank you very much. Oh, I need to do that one. There we go. Boom, boom, boom! The damn show's been taken over by septics. Listen to this. Ian, I listen to your show every day, to your show at work here in Niagara Falls, otherwise known as Niagara. Some people say it Niagara. In the USA. I hate this number system. I feel a genuine connection with your regular callers, and I perk up when I hear them being announced. I feel we might lose them if you continue this madness. Don't do it! I call on all the regulars to protest by calling the show. Ian, you're the best. Don't blow it. Trevor, Niagara Falls, NY, USA. Oh, that call's gone, because I started reading that email. Sorry. What call are we up to? We're up to 45. The next call is 45. Well, there we go. 45, you're on the air?
One possible disadvantage of the number system is that because it's slightly harder to identify the voices, you could get the same person phoning up 10 times on the same programme and you wouldn't necessarily know it.
That would never happen.
It wouldn't.
No, one of the things that we learn here at LBC is to recognise the nuances of callers. So if someone called up more than once in a show, we'd be able to spot it.
Oh, so you seem to have it well sussed out.
We've got it all sussed. Thank you very much. We go to call number 46, if we can. Call 46.
On the line.
Hello?
Charlie Wolf there, buddy.
Hello, Charlie.
I was doing this kind of thing when you was wearing short pants, buddy.
Yeah, well, you're not doing it anymore, are you, Charlie?
Well, I got a few things in the pipeline, so don't get too cheeky, okay?
We were wondering if you could come in not come in, but do a bit on the phone every Friday for 15 minutes. There's no money in it.
I don't work for regional stations, buddy, only national stations.
Okay, well, that's a shame, because we would love to have you on board.
Yeah, and another thing, man.
Yes?
You call me right-wing, I prefer to say right of centre.
Okay, there we go. 47, I think. Hello? 47? What?
Hello?
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 Yes?
I'm 45.
No, you're 47.
Am I? Right. Hi, Ian. Great show. Not called before, but just to say to you, your business about the jacket.
We'll find out more after this. With one-way flights to 47.
Hi, Ian.
Sorry about that. Wait. We had to do the ads and the news and the stuff.
I've got to go shortly, but just to let you know,
Yes, sir.
your camera-mounted jacket.
Yes.
Last night on Google, I surf a lot. Last night on Google News, if you can get to Google News,
yes,
they've actually invented a material with very, very fine threads in one direction that will, they reckon, in 3 years be able to do infrared invisibility, and in 5 years actually be able to make an invisible cloak. Just like Superman and Batman coming true. Truthfully, look on Google News.
Well, I have had a look, because Chris forewarned me you may be mentioning this, and I've looked, and yes, it's in China, isn't it?
In China, I didn't actually see where it was.
Because it was invisible. It was invisible. It was not. It's not really a good joke. It's not even a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
No, it's true. No, I know it's true. I've just seen it. It's in China. Oh, and yes, they're saying it could, but then again, you know, I used to watch Tomorrow's World, and they were always saying, well, in 3 years' time, we'll have hover cars and we'll wear silver.
They're already talking about ethics about it. Is it an ethical thing to allow this to happen? Blah blah blah. You know, people spying on everybody else. Blah blah blah.
Oh, I'd love to be invisible. If you had to be invisible, where would you go?
Straight to the bank. And come out with stuff underneath. Ian, I've got to go, mate. But nice to talk to you, and follow that through, because that sounds an interesting thing.
It does. I shall continue my experiments. Thank you, 47.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. What a nice fellow. Very nice chap there. So that's good. 48.
Am I 48?
Yes?
I wasn't actually given a number.
Well, you have now. It's 48.
Thank you. Do you want to start again?
No.
Okay.
Anything you want to say?
Yes, there is. I wanted to know how it's possible someone can hit my stationary car and I have to pay for half of that. Or all of it, actually, because it's meant to be 50-50, and he hit me with a van, and obviously there's no damage to their van, and all the damage done to my stationary vehicle, and I've got to pay for that. How is that fair? And not only that, I've just started a new job in a brand new Mercedes 500, and he's ripped the front wing off, and, he gets out his car, hands me a pre-printed piece of paper with all his details on it, so it obviously happened before, like many times, from a stack of about 20, and now he's just, blatantly saying that I reversed into him. I mean, it's, how can people just blatantly lie like that just to get out of a few £100? It's despicable. And now I'm getting in trouble from my boss because, he thinks I'm lying.
Are you lying?
No, it's not. It's, would I bother ringing a radio station and venting my, anger, for if I was lying?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't, okay? So I'm not. And anyway, I was in a one-way road.
Were you parked... let's calm down now.
No, it's so annoying. It's so aggravating because, my boss now thinks I'm a crap driver.
Well, had you parked badly?
No, we were in a one-way road. I can't tell you, all about it. I've been told, I can't mention who or where we were, or, any details about it. But basically, it's two filter lanes that go into one. Yeah. I was stationary, and he came across from the left. I'm on the right-hand side.
I don't understand, 48, why you're paying for it.
Well, because the insurance company is saying it's 50-50.
Why? But they don't.
Well, they are.
If it's his fault...
Well, they're saying, it's word against word, so...
Well, is that his word against your word?
Yeah. It's just not... I know, that's just how it is, and that's how that system works, but it's...
well.
It's just, yeah.
Oh, well.
It's not fair.
Don't stress about it. There are more important things to stress about. Chill out,
I guess there are, but, it just makes me look bad in front of my, new boss, and, I'm a great driver, and, now he thinks I'm crap.
Yeah, well, maybe you are.
Well, I'm not.
Maybe you are.
But I'm not.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I'm not.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I'm definitely not.
Maybe you are. Yeah, cut him off. There, I got the last word in. I win that conversation. Thank you. 49. I get pleasure out of such small things. 49.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
It's regarding your numbers experiment today.
Yes, 49. It's working quite well, isn't it?
I think it's gone very well today, considering it's the first day.
Yes, exactly.
And, there have been very few hiccups.
Very few.
And some callers have remarked that perhaps some of the regular callers may be deterred.
Good.
I don't think that regular callers would be deterred because, after all, the show's not about the regular callers.
No.
It's about the way the presenter drives the show and listening to the opinions and subjects of all callers.
Exactly.
And that's what makes the show interesting. So exactly. I like it.
Yeah, well, and that's good to know. I've been keeping a tally of how many regular callers I've spotted by their voices, and I've spotted one. How many have you spotted today?
I think I spotted about 3.
Oh, really?
I've listened since 3 o'clock today.
I've only been listening since 4:30.
Right.
I joined late.
You joined late.
Well, 49, thank you for your comments. They should be passed on to Mr. Lloyd. 0870 90 90 973. Here's Gary King.
I'm Gary King, and it's easy and fun to take part.
And on it goes. 50, you're on the air.
Ian.
Yes, 50.
News about the rooster.
Oh, yes, please.
He was spotted roosting in Spain.
What?
And when asked why, he said he's there for a week.
Oh.
But...
Holiday, is it?
I think so, but he has found a very large chimney where he can roost and still see you.
He phoned me up the other day and was very stroppy to me.
No, I know he was. I heard, but he's still looking after you.
Even though he doesn't like me anymore?
Oh, he does like you. He does like
I have a good mind to give the rooster a boot up the bum.
What it was, he was getting annoyed with the hen and you was talking about the cockerel.
Yes.
And he was getting very, very jealous, Ian.
Yes, OK. Well, luckily that's all seemed to have calmed down.
Yeah, but he's in Spain, but he's found a big chimney where he can roost and still look after you.
50, thank you very much for that. 51 is next.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Hello, caller 51.
How are you doing?
Very, very well.
Good. Ian, you know this business about knives you were talking about earlier?
Yes, I remember we were discussing knives. I think they should have metal detectors in schools.
No, much easier. If every policeman is given... I mean, you know they're putting on the Olympic Games for the cost of a walnut whip a week?
Apparently so.
Well, if we did 10 Bazooka Joe bubble gums per policeman for
yes.
1 week...
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Then they can send off and get their X-ray specs.
The X-ray specs?
Bazooka Joe.
Did those X... I never got those X-ray specs. Did they actually work?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anybody who's got any of those, they're worth a fortune.
But you couldn't see through underwear. That was the catch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It had some sort of lining thing for underwear, but I believe that they were of great quality.
Excellent stuff. 51, thank you. By the way, if you missed the show today, London, it sounded like this.
Well, Mr. Lloyd should be number 1.
Call number 5.
No, I'm number 4. No. I was leapfrogged by that other guy.
Call number 4. You're on the air.
Number 4?
Yes.
I'm not number 4. I'm number 5.
No, you're number 4. You're an idiot because
you're a complete prat.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, well, no, anyway, number 7 here. Number 7 here.
Call number 26. You're on the air.
All of which makes me
Call number 27.
anxious at times.
Call number 28. You're on the air.
I'm unbearable.
And call number 29, you're on the air?
Right, I think it's disgraceful that you can turn around and tell people to shut up and call them idiots. What excuse is that for a radio show?
Pass it on.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, it's 42.
Yeah.
It's 42.
Yeah, 42.
Yes, 42.
Yeah, 42.
Yes, 42. Oh, that was a good one today. This is me speaking live now. This isn't... You didn't miss this bit. This is happening live. You're hearing this bit. Pass it on indeed. Wow, yes, I forgot about Mr. Sweary. That was very exciting. OK, the last 30 minutes of the show. What was the last number we got up to there, Chris? 51. OK, 51. So, after the news, we start 52. It's 30 minutes. Your call's going straight to air. Plus, I mustn't forget this. Paul has done us one of the best MP3s, easily in the top 3. Maybe the best MP3 we've ever had. I'm not sure. It's brilliantly produced. It's genuinely very funny. And we're going to play it a little bit later. We're going to close the show with it, so we need to do some maths. You two need to do some maths. And all of that's coming up. Don't look so upset, Helen. Come on now. Come on now. Be a lot of fun for everyone. We'll all sit around with our calculators and back count and... Here's the news. No, we're not alternating, you idiot. Chris and I are arguing about who takes the calls to air. You do it, because you... I said, I'll take the calls to air, Chris. Oh, it's not fair, you know. I got to do this, it's not fair, is it? I don't know what that accent was. That was weird, wasn't it? A call's going straight to air at 6:24:10, exactly. We're going to play one of the best MP3s you've ever heard, from Paul. But before that, your calls go straight to air. Call number 52, you're on the air.
All of which makes me want to tell you what my favourite number is in Dutch, German and Italian.
Lovely.
8537, 8537, 8537. And by the way, I'm hiding under the duvet at the moment because I'm too lazy to be bothered to get out of bed in order to switch the radio off.
Thanks very much. Caller number 53, you're on the air.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Dr. T.
What? Mr. T, is it?
What's up?
Go on then.
Tow truck drove my van off the road.
I did not...
I don't know who was driving it.
I can guarantee, Mr. T, I was not driving your van when it went off the road.
Shut up with your jibber jabber. I'm going to give you a little job, boo.
Sorry, what job are you going to give me?
Number one, Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Jack, you got a big mouth.
Sorry.
You ask a lot of questions.
I will ask no more questions.
I want my van back.
Well, I
want this plan.
Well, you and Murdoch can get stuffed.
I want my van.
Get knotted.
I'm going to cast my fist on your lips if you don't answer the question.
Bring it on, T-face.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Yeah, you're getting there all right.
Oh, no, I don't like Mr. T's gone all gay on me. Caller number 54, you're on the air.
To celebrate Boston Day on LBC, here's Arnie Ginsberg.
Boston Day. Boston. Do we have Boston Day today?
Down in Boston, man, he's the guy that the
kids all know.
Bustin' Day. Bustin' Day. Yeah. You should have put that in the rundown you send out to all the other presenters. You know James O'Brien will be doing a Chicago Day tomorrow.
On WMX Radio.
Thank you very much. I think we're on call number 55.
Yeah, what happened to Dr. Pam?
She left, didn't she?
Oh, okay, yeah, stick them in prison 5 years if they got knives, and chop their heads off.
Well, Dr. Pam?
No, if they got knives.
But Dr. Pam hasn't got a knife.
If Dr. Pam...
She's got a mighty fine booty, though.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, I'm not a number.
I can't hear you, because I have cut you off. 56.
Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, it is, sir.
I just want to show my displeasure of my insurance company.
Okay.
I was driving my van a couple of weeks ago and some pillock in a Mercedes pulled out in front of me. Now, he said it was my fault, and it weren't. And now I've got my insurance company after me. You don't want to be a witness for me, do you?
No, I would love to, but legally I'm not allowed to. Isn't that a coincidence? 57, you're on the wireless.
Pradeep has escaped from jail. Watch out, mate. Watch out.
Okay, I will do. Thank you for that. 58, you're on the wireless. What's happened to the phones? Oh, there we go. 58, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, caller 58.
When are you going to your Eagles gig?
Sorry?
Your Eagles gig.
The Eagles gig, I think, is a fortnight this I think it's the 16th. Hang on, it's the 17th, I think.
Oh, okay. And what's your favourite Eagles song?
What's it called? I'm running down the road. Take it easy.
Don't you like that one? Welcome to the Hotel California. That's the best one.
It's not as good as Take It Easy.
It's better than that.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is, Mr. Lee.
It's not Mr. 57. I think was that 57 or 58? 57. God, this is wearing me out doing these numbers. Caller 58, you're on the wireless.
No, come on and sing with me, come on and sing with me. Hey, little hen, tell me when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Thank you, 58. We go to call at number 59.
Here, I'm not a number, I'm a free man!
I've not heard that for 20 minutes. 59. Oh, no, 59 bottled it, so we have to go to 60. You're on the air.
Hello, it's Johnny Ball here.
Hello, Johnny.
Oh, it's Fred Harris's mate. Oh, you're talking about numbers. Hey, Ian, what do you think of a number, mate?
OK, hang on. Hang on. OK, I've thought of one.
What is it, Ian?
7.
Oh, that's right. Bye-bye.
Well, he's good. How does he do that? I don't like people delving into my mind, though, so we'll stop that. 61, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian, would that be me, then?
Yes, it's you, sir?
Hello, I've thought of a problem with the numbering scheme.
Yes, sir.
You won't be able to have Triple M anymore, because you won't have a Mick. It'll just be a caller number 10 double M.
Oh, yeah, I see what you've done there. You've blown my mind. Listen to this. Here's an idea. 61.
Yeah.
We're thinking of, in a couple of months' time, having a Sunday night show, 10 to 1, just a one-off, with no presenter. Now, for the whole 3 hours, no presenter. It would, obviously I would be here, Chris and I would be here, and we'd just be putting the calls through, but not saying anything for 3 hours. Do you think that would work?
Do it once, definitely.
It's got to be worth having a go once, isn't it?
Pioneering.
It would be the first time there's been a radio show without any host.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Okay. Well, we're talking about it. We may give it a call and a go in as well. 62, you're on the wireless.
Hello? Hello, Ian Lee. If you don't answer me, I'm going to say who I am. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Caller number 62, I think. You're on the air.
What number am I?
62.
Lovely. I saw a fight today.
Oh, dear.
It was thrilling. It was better than in the movies.
Wow. Was it? Were they got karate styley?
No, they were like, you know how we push each other?
Yes?
And then someone slapped someone.
Yes?
And that was pretty much it. But it was fun to be near it. It gave me a thrill.
It is. Now, I know what you mean. I don't condone fighting, obviously.
No.
But I have witnessed fighting from a very safe vantage point where I'm never going to get involved.
You've got to be at least 100 metres.
It is quite an adrenaline rush, isn't it?
Telling me.
Mm.
And listen, do you get nervous in traffic jams when someone gets out of their car and I go to somebody's window? What do? Do you like...
I lock the door.
Up for it, or do you lock up?
I lock the door, of course.
Good man.
Yes.
Keep it safe, keep it real.
Real life, real London.
Indeed.
Thanks very much for that. Okay, oh, no, I've knackered that. We'll leave that there for the moment. 0870 9090 973. That was caller number 62, so we come back on 63. I actually have to write the numbers down. That's how stupid I am.
If you could learn the secret...
Okay, in 6 minutes, just under, we'll play... maybe the best MP3 you've ever heard in your life. I don't know. Maybe I'm flagging it up too much. Before that, we're taking your calls straight to air. Call number 63, you're on the air.
Hey, we're based in London. Probably Leicester Square. Top up easy.
Thank you. She had a nice voice, didn't she? Really sexy voice. Call 64, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. You all right, mate?
Yeah.
I just rang up to say thank you, really. I phoned up the other day and you said you'd email my sister back. You did.
Oh, yes, on the MySpace. Yes, of course. I try and stick to my word. I can't always do it because I'm very forgetful. But I do try to, yes.
Thank you very much for that. That was all I wanted to ring for, mate. To say thank you.
Thank you, mate. You're a lovely bloke. Take care. Send my love to your sister.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. There we go. What a nice fella. 65, you're on the air. No, you're not. 66! You're on the air.
I got you on the late show. I was channel switching, smoking my cigar. You were so bewitching. You look so familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen you before.
What's this? I know what this is.
Gee, I'd like to help out on your latest story, but I'm all tied up. I'll have to say I'm sorry. Maybe next season, maybe we could do a lunch or two.
I can't think what that is, but I do know what that is, which is a shame. 67, you're on the air.
Never gonna give you up.
Baby.
Never gonna walk away.
Don't you dare.
Never gonna let you go.
Hold
Won't you stay?
I'm staying too.
If you need a little time alone.
Oh, yes, please.
If you need a little time away.
I want you with me.
Never little time to know what to say. She walks away, don't know why
she's
leaving.
Such a sexy
she
voice.
Wouldn't let me know. Now that I found you, you've got to believe.
I believe you, baby, I believe you.
Promise I will never let you go.
And I take your word, I believe your promises. You sexy woman. Oh, and we're never going to get her number. What's she, 66, I think? I don't really know anymore. We've got to know, we've got to do this properly, otherwise we'll get in trouble. 67, you're on the air.
Try this one. Do you know it?
It's the Eagles. It's, is it Take It Easy?
Here we go. Running down the road, trying to loosen my love. I got this other woman on my mind. Soldiers on my army, to the trying to stop me.
One says she's a friend of mine.
Take it easy,
take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy.
Latin, well, you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand.
And take it easy.
Yeah. Do you want to do the second verse?
Yeah, go on.
Standing on the corner.
Winslow, Arizona is such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford slowing down to take a look at me.
Come on, baby.
I'm going with Maxie Allen to see these.
Hello? Still there?
Yeah.
It's your sweet love is gonna save me.
And now we're not. Going with Maxie Allen to see the Eagles. Yes. And then a month after, me and Chris and my friend Andy are going to see Glenn Campbell, the wine, as they say when he got arrested for drink driving recently, the wine-stoned cowboy. Yeah, that's right. 68, you're on the air.
Oh, Mr. Lee.
Yes.
Ian Lee. Good day, my friend.
Good day, my friend.
I've just got one thing to say, Ian Lee. Lately on Fridays, you've been slipping a little bit. On Fridays, you don't play that great song that you used to play at the beginning. It needs to be done every time. There's not enough kadang, and
Do you mean this song?
Sunday, Monday. See, it just makes you feel happy on a Friday.
It does. I must admit, we forget, but we try and get it in at least once if we can.
Well, no, you need to do it right at the beginning of the show because it makes everyone just feel like they want to ring you.
Thursday, Friday.
Yes, exactly.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday. Thursday, Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy days. The weekend comes. Thursday, Friday. Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday.
That's nice, isn't it?
Ian?
Yeah?
Ian?
Yeah.
What about kadang?
I'll do it one more time. Hang on, I like that.
Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday.
That's good, I like that.
Such a slap in the minute. Ian?
You'd love it. OK, we'll end it there, shall we? OK, the best MP3 I think I've heard in a long, long time. It's from Paulie, who, well, the email saying, right, here it is, this is the finished version, I'm off to the harvester, have a good evening. So he's obviously a man of impeccable taste food-wise, and I think this MP3 proves he has impeccable taste musically. This is his tribute to me and to Kiss.
You may well be aware that I am a big fan of the greatest rock band in the world, Kiss.
Off TV for everyone.
He's got Xbox 360 but not a fancy car. Hanging round my space like his best friend is his space bar. But from 3:30 weekdays he's a radio star. Call 08709090973. Agent Chris will call you back, so ringing in is free. And you can be part of radio history.
My name is Carl. God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee to you. Took him off TV for everyone. God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee to you. He's on LBC for everyone.
He's got Guy, Magic Fingers, Tranquillin and Forest Gate. Chavi, Vicky, Igor, Igor, Yasser isn't gay. Aviva and her sister bringing presents from Bombay.
The woman is beautiful.
Triple M from 6 o'clock is one not to avoid. It's fresh and it's exciting, though retort from Tommy Boyd. A guaranteed to get Charlie Redden and all.
Ian Lee, actually I do know who he is, and I can't stand him.
God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee to you. Took him off TV for everyone.
Line 2, what do you want?
God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee to you. He's on LBC.
Hit it, Nana Rayburn.
Flange.
I'm fuming with anger here.
Come on, Ian, sing with me. God gave Ian Lee to you. Gave Ian Lee to you. Took him off TV for everyone. Very special.
Wow, there we go. We'll end it there, shall we? We'll flip it, but...
LBC needs Ian Lee, because if you ain't got that big beam, who else you gonna get? That'll be soppy.
This show is completely If Iain Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean it. If Iain Lee starts to irritate you, then please switch off. Dear God, we can only pray that the bosses come to their senses and give this idiot the sack.
If what you are about to hear could transform your life, would you turn up your radio? Just imagine how exciting your life could be if you were to create the life you deserve.
Hi, my name's Andy Harrington. 7 years ago, my life was a complete mess. But today, I'm happily married with 4 great kids, and I'm the creator of a multi-million-pound business. Over the last few years, I've coached over 30,000 ordinary people in how I believe they could achieve their goals and make their life a roaring success by tapping into the unlimited power of their mind. I've become famous for helping people kick their habits, lose weight, start a business, even find the partner of their dreams. Now it's your turn. Join me this month in London at my free introductory Create the Life You Deserve seminar, and I'll show you how to develop the mindset of a winner, generate unstoppable confidence, and achieve your goals easily. You'll even have the chance to break through a 1-inch thick wooden board with your bare hands as evidence of what you can do. Remember, my Create the Life You Deserve seminar is free to LBC 97.3 listeners.
To register your free place, call now on 0845 490 0845. That's 0845 490 0845. Places are very limited, so for your free ticket to create the life you deserve, call now on 0845 490 0845.
London's eyesore finally demolished. I'm reporting from Westminster Bridge, Parliament Square, and can see the spectacular demolition of London's Island building, to be replaced by the stunning Park Plaza apart hotel development by Galliard Homes. You can buy a suite here from under £250,000 and receive an amazing 6% guaranteed income until 2015. To find out more and to book an exclusive preview, call 020 7620 1500. That's 020 7620 1500, or visit onewestminsterbridge.com.
To reserve your free seat at a life-changing Create the Life You Deserve event, you must call right now on 0845 490 0845. That's 0845 490 0845. These events fill up very quickly, so call now on 0845 490 0845.
The Nightly News on LBC.
It's 6:30 tonight. As violent crime on public transport continues to rise, are you afraid to speak up?
There are parts of London where I think